This is the animal episode, baby. I'm barking like DMX in this hoe. We're having a good old time. Welcome back to Faces Change, but we stay the same. Today is the most special episode to kick off everything. Sure, you guys heard me and Azul kick it off in the first episode. We had Dalton with a nice little interview, giving his impressions, kicking back.
Yeah,
But today we have one of the founding fathers of this whole idea. In fact, the inspiration with me for the Faces Change in general. He's going to be on all the time. And this is going to be, we're going to get all over the place with him. So we may not cover every single topic today because there's going to be so many more topics in the future. But today we're going to specialize in some animals. And our special guest today is Coach. I say Coach every time because From the Deep, check it out. That pod's awesome. We post it all the time. That pod will be posted today from me and Clark the other day. But Coach Keegan Lowe is in the house. How we doing, brother?
Doing great, man. I'm freaking excited to finally be on Faces Change. We've talked about doing this pod forever, and I can't wait to be a continuous guest. And we're talking about animals, dude. Speak of the devil, you got one of the freaking cats right
Oh my!
ready to roll.
One of the most deadliest animals of all time is in his arms right now.
Just first episode on, and he's showing puss.
Oh, dude. That hairy 70s puss.
Gotta love it.
Go beaver hunting. And of course, honestly, I'm going to introduce probably both of you as the co-hosts because both of you will be fucking being that. Fuck, I'd love to have extra guests on with you two just co-hosting with me with another guest and picking their fucking brains.
Oh, the four-way.
Hey, Azul, the last episode I had to tell you to put the mic a little bit to your face. This one you got to put a little bit farther from your face because it sounds like
I got you.
Sounds like you're trying to fucking whisper Diddy secrets in my ear right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh shoot, man. All right, man. We getting into, we'll just fucking go right into it and have a good old fucking time, dude. Animals, we're gonna get wild today. Be a little more topic centric today. Keegan, man, he's one of the biggest animal freaks I know. He had posters of Steve Irwin all over the place. Keegan, when you were young, I'm not gonna ask you just a few questions because I might as well. I'm gonna act like I don't if I can know you for a second. When you were younger, bro, like did the Steve Irwin thing kick off like right away? Because I feel like when I first met you in like kindergarten, you were already locked in. Was that just a thing that just you remember for all time that animals were just the thing?
Yeah, so like it's so funny. God, I feel like I'm having a therapy session right now. Fucking talking about this shit, Jesus. But no, like right off the rip as a little kid, I loved animals, dude. And specifically Steve Irwin. Fucking as soon as I saw that show on TV, man, I fucking loved crocodiles, always loved reptiles. And as soon as I saw Steve with a fucking Australian accent wrestling crocodiles and talking about conservation and all that, I fucking loved it. I was hooked right from the beginning. And then freaking right when he died, that's like, it's so crazy because I've told you this too. Like right when he died, that's like when I kind of started fading off a little bit, started to get more into sports, got into football, started loving football. But my first like love was like animals and all that stuff. So it's kind of good to get back to the roots.
Hey, man. Hey, that's a good question or a good statement there of like, man, I didn't think about that for you. You're a coach now because you love ball, but if Steve doesn't die, your ass might be fucking wrangling eagles and shit.
I'd probably be freaking out there like one of those camera guys doing the National Geographic. I always thought that shit would have been lit as fuck, dude. Have my own show fucking out there talking about animals. I would have loved that. But
Bear Grylls.
But sitting in an iceberg watching penguins.
God, it'd be miserable out there. Sorry, you were saying that.
Oh yeah, what Blue was saying right there. Did you guys see that clip of those penguins that were like in that like drift of snow and
they got and they saved them.
Yeah, National Geographic broke their rule for the first time. They called their producers and their bosses and stuff and said, "Hey," because they have a no intervene, like they don't intervene, even if an animal gets killed or eaten.
Nature.
They called and they were the first time ever they intervened to save the penguins, and they digged out like a thing for them, almost like provide like a little ladder for them to fucking get out. And they all got out and got saved. And the coolest part was they were all fucking thankful and shit too. They're just like, yeah.
It's crazy how like animals low key like know shit like that sometimes. Like they are like thankful or like no shit, dude. Like they're like, oh my God, dude, you're saving my life. Like fucking seals hopping on boats to try and get away from killer whales, and they look like panic. They're like, come on, dog, let's just get out.
Help me.
Help me.
I swear though, like I saw a post the other day. I don't know how true it is. But they say that bears have a concept of beauty. So like when you see a picture of a bear that just sits there looking at mountains and stuff,
It's
Yeah.
like, God damn.
scientists say that bears have a concept in their brain of understanding beauty around them. So they like to just sit, fucking cross their fucking, you know how they sit like a person almost, their legs out, and they just start watching shit, bro. Can you
Dog, I
imagine
might be a
that?
bear.
Dude, you'd be a good bear.
I might be one.
That'd be a good question we ask you. What type of animal are you? You'd be a good bear, bro. What type of bear are you, though? Are you a grizz? Are you a brown
Yeah.
bear? Kodak, whatever the fuck they are.
I'd be one of
Kodiak.
them like Canadian grizzlies,
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
like
There
all
we-
by myself up in the tundra, just chill.
Up in the river bends, dude. Hold on, I got an animal yelling, Misty.
The
Usually I would.
animal
Usually I wouldn't.
episode,
Yeah, usually I
man.
wouldn't do that. Usually I'd mute myself and do that, but I have to do it. Misty. I have a fucking bobcat living in my fucking house, dude. Man, you know, and we always like to bring up Ohio on this pod because I feel like a lot of people don't know Ohio. When it comes to animals, man, we might live in the safest fucking joint. Like,
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
like there used to be so much shit here. Like there used to be bigger shit here. Hell, there used to be fucking mountain lions and shit chilling out this way, but not anymore, baby. The good old human ingenuity fucking drove them right the fuck out, dude. They're starting to get bobcats and stuff a lot more though out this way, and that I don't like that. Like to me, like we have Hocking Hills down here, and I love hiking in places that I don't have to worry about shit. Like I've been in the Smokies, I've been to other places, and you always have in the back of your mind like there's a reason why I got bear spray, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
right.
there's a reason why I might have to carry on this fucking trip, right? But in Ohio, you don't have to worry about that. Like, could you imagine going on a fucking imagine going on a jog, bro, like in California, early in the morning, in a fucking mountain lion out of nowhere, just fucking comes and takes your ass out. That's a problem I don't need. I can't even handle fucking bad traffic in Columbus. You gonna tell me I gotta worry about fucking animals too?
Dude.
No kidding, man.
And I'm all about survive. I'm all about like conserving animals and shit, especially today, right? Like, animals are dying out all over the place, and I'm all down for like trying to make sure that they get like in Yellowstone they brought the wolves back and shit. Like I love stuff like that. But I do see what they were seeing in the old days. Like,
Did you see what they just brought back?
Oh yeah, the
Direwolves.
dire wolves, dude. Yeah, dude. It was 10,000 years of fucking evolution ready to come at you, bro. They're gonna join them with the woolly mammoths. That's what you'd
It's
be.
so
You'd be a
stupid.
good
So
woolly
stupid.
mammoth. You'd be a great woolly mammoth.
Oh yeah, like I would have the personality of the one on the Ice Age.
Manning.
Hell yeah, bro. Just vibing out, not knowing why you ain't seen another version of you other than that beautiful baby.
And the first
girl.
time I did, I started slinging it. What up, baby?
But that's great. What do you guys? That's a good point there. What do you guys think about them bringing animals back, bro? Should we be playing God like that? Is that a good thing?
There's only one God, bro. Like, there's a reason.
Hey, that's that Ohio in you.
We shouldn't be doing that.
You're one of those billboards that you see when you drive by. Better pray, you're going to hell.
Hey man, I'm personally, I'm maybe selfish. I want to see Jurassic Park happen. So frickin' I vote for yes. And apparently they're saying like with the woolly mammoths, like it's supposed to like help with the Arctic and stuff, like the way that they're supposed to graze and shit and stuff. So like if it does like somehow help the environment and help us like keep the earth being the earth, so that way we don't fuck it up and like even more, like I'm all for that and stuff. But I do see like what I was gonna say, like I do wonder like how much is too fucking much, man. Like do we really need to be bring back like saber tooths and fucking
Yeah, dude. Like
Because you know that's what's next.
sick, but
yeah, everything's next. The thing I'm worried about is like they're gonna be like, all right, let's bring back like giant ocean creatures, like the stuff we can't control. Like we don't want to do
Right.
that.
You
And
won't
what-
catch
and
me in the ocean.
And what are we doing trying to bring animals back? But we got animals dying out every day, bro. We can't even help out the ones that we're living
Dude,
with.
polar bears out there fucking struggling to try and find fucking ice.
Hey,
man.
you know what? If I gotta say, if you're gonna bring woolly mammoths back, how about you fucking help the polar bears out, drop them off right their front door, and let them go to town, bro.
Oh, that's a good
You'll
point.
see woolly mammoths laying out for far. Those polar bears are hungry, dog. They gonna fucking rip that thing. It's the biggest carnivore in the world, the strongest one too.
That's a good point. They need to eat.
Yeah, dude, let them eat the baby calves of woolly mammoths. Let them get a little population going up. That's good eating, dude. That will last them fucking a while.
They could like double fund it.
double
Fund it.
Double fun. I'm sorry, double. You know what I mean? I was getting wild. Double.
No, they ain't doing that.
Double fitted.
Live stream the murders. People would subscribe to watch that.
I mean, animal fights are big, bro. I watch those on YouTube still to this day, bro. Trying to find a new one, even though I've already
Those things
tapped
are
in.
vicious.
We've already tapped in every video out there, bro. I mean, some Tiger King shit in Ohio, bro. We got that stuff though. Like we had some Tiger
Yeah,
King
it's
shit
true.
going on around here. I mean, I know they kind of changed the rules after that one dude lost all of his lions and shit, and they started fucking attacking the town, and they had to fucking sadly put them all down. They didn't know what to fucking do with it. Can you imagine that being your job? Like you've been a cop for 30 years, ain't never worried about nothing but maybe a stray dog when it comes to animals or a cat in a tree. The next thing you know, they're like, "Hey, Officer Edmonds, yeah, what's
There's
going on, dog?"
coming your way.
Yeah, there's like 3 lions on 4th Street.
Have fun.
Lions? What are you talking about? Like Detroit Lions? We got NFL players in town. They need an escort? Nah, baby.
Nah.
Nah.
Real thing.
These are big cats, dude. Big
And all you
cats.
hear is roar in the
Oh,
background.
King of the fucking jungle.
And the craziest part about that whole story is that dude killed himself with those lions when he set them all free.
yeah. Come
Because
on, my babies.
Because the Columbus Zoo was like, oh, we just wrote all these new laws. You probably shouldn't be allowed to own literal lions. And he was like, watch this. And he proved why you shouldn't own literal lions.
Hey, all I gotta say is like I want to see the montage, like a movie of that scene, like him with a fucking bottle of Jack stumbling around. I fucking love you, babies. I love my babies, and it's just
They're not
boom.
gonna take
What a win.
They're not gonna take it from me. And there's like fucking badass rock music playing in the background. Dude fucking cuts himself off, opens up the barn, fucking lets it rip, dude. Lets it go. Just beautiful music while they're walking out, smelling the grass and shit. Fucking.
You think they fucked him up a little bit? Like even though you like killed himself
Oh.
right then and there, you think like they smelled that body and like got after it a little bit.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
hell, it might have been sad, bro. Some of them might have been smart enough if he raised them since they were cubs and probably started like making weird noises and trying to wake them up. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. They say like even house cats are the first animals to eat you after you die.
Right.
Like a dog will die with you out of heartbreak. A cat will eat you.
Oh,
24
bro.
hours later, they're like, snack time.
I'm cool with that, dude. I love my cats, bro. If they want to if they hungry, they need nibble on my nose, nibble on my ears. What the hell am I gonna do, bro? I'm dead.
I'm gonna say, dude.
Dog, I got a
use my energy.
24-pound cat right here. I don't want him nibbling on me. Son.
He's already eyeing you down right now. He's counting the minutes. You get dizzy a little bit.
Like those pet pythons people be having.
Oh.
And they're like, why is he sleeping with me all of a sudden?
Oh, here we go. I was going to lead this into this. This is one I didn't say to you guys, but I want to say, kind of get the list going here. Either top 5 pets or some pets you shouldn't own. So first, I think we're thinking of pets we shouldn't own. You're thinking giant snakes. That's a no-go.
No go.
I love big snakes, but you don't want a giant snake.
Yeah.
I had a cousin, no bullshit. I was probably like 12, and he was one of those like lizard dudes.
Yeah.
I went over there and he was like, you want to see my new snake? I was like, dude, sure. And he pulled out like a python, like a full grown rat. And he's like, I could feed this thing full grown rabbits. And I was like, your room's the size of a bathroom. This thing sleeps in here.
Bro.
And it's literally like a dollar store plastic tote with like holes drilled in the top. And I'm like, oh, dude. My God.
And my dad, bro. My dad's done that. I was raised around snakes my whole life. Like there's pictures of me as a little kid, bro, just holding up snakes and shit, fucking toss them around. He used to get mad at me as I tried to fucking stretch them out and shit, not knowing what I was doing. And they were kind of dope. I mean, a lot of them were pretty dope, bro. Like we had a couple though that I wasn't allowed to touch, you know, and that made me want to touch them even more. But like, as a kid, like I never really worried about snakes. Now water snakes, we're from Lake Erie now. I don't mess with no water snakes now. I can't swim that fast to get away from you, dog. And once I see that thing at me, I'm like, oh shit! And you trying to fucking splash it to get the fuck away from me, bro.
And you get hit by a moccasin, son.
Yeah, moccasin fuck you up.
For a second, I'm fucking dumb. My brain went all autistic right there, and I started thinking the dude from Austin Powers that threw his shoe. You get hit by a moccasin, bro. Some fucking Native American standing on top of a mountain, bro. Just fucking chucks his shoe at you. Ah, fuck. Oh God.
Water moccasin stompers.
Oh God, yes. All right. So pets though, like pets we should have. Now I'm a cat guy, I'm in the minority. I think cats are better than dogs. I love good dogs, don't get me wrong. But there's something about the independence of a fucking house cat that just I thrive off of. I ain't gotta worry about them. They doing their own thing. They ain't worried about me until they are, and that's annoying. Like I love dogs, but I'm always cat one, dog two. What do you guys think of that?
I'd probably go actually dog one, cat two. But here's where it struggles for me. Like if we go into little dogs, I fucking hate little dogs. So fucking like little dogs can go all the way the fuck down there for me because cats can replace them easily with that. But like a nice I don't like to, you know what? I'll even say this too. I'm not a huge big dog fan either. I don't really like freaking big dogs that hop on me or just as big as me, like a mastiff or shit. I like a good, like medium sized dog, dude. Like that looks like a dog. That's what I like. I like Dalmatians like that, like German Shepherds, Labs, like shit that looks like a dog, dude.
Yeah, like just good old boy.
A good old boy. I do like a good old boy. I think they're the number one, like man's best friend. But cats are fucking the shit. I do love cats, especially how individual they are. But real quick, I gotta add this. Fuck snakes too. And here's my other thing on that is like poisonous snakes. What the fuck is the point of keeping that? Unless you're like a zoologist, dude. What the fuck is the point of keeping a king cobra, rattlesnake, or any of that shit? That's poisonous.
So why can you order them online?
Right.
Like, I mean, is it the same concept of owning a bunch of cool guns though? Like you don't need that dope ass gun, but you got it.
You still have to go to the gun store to make sure you can legally buy that gun.
That's true.
Right.
I can order some Viper right now. If I got a couple bands, I can order like the world's deadliest Viper.
No question.
And they'll just send it to UPS. Yeah. Like that's sketchy, man. Why?
Yeah, that's sketchy, bro. I mean, dude, the real like animal underground shit is real. Like my uncle Willie, man, love him to death. When I was a kid, bro, I got pictures of me. He had, I don't know why he had it. I ain't gonna throw him under the bus. I don't know what type of business he was into at the time. His nickname's Wheeling and Dealing Willie. Shout out Willie, I love you, dude. I have pictures of me with gators, bro, with electrical tape around their faces so they didn't bite me. That was it, just some black electrical tape, and I'm just fucking standing there, dude, smiling. They were everywhere, bro. Gators all over the place. And like that underground world is crazy, dude. You can call the dude and he'll show up with something. A lot of times it's something like that. A lot of times it's some guy that drove 700 miles to come see you and he got an animal for you.
That's wild.
Wild, bro. Wild. And some people I don't like the fact that some people own animals just to own an animal, bro. Like some people can't take care of that shit. Back to big dogs, you know, like I know motherfuckers in these tiny ass apartments around Columbus got big old huskies and shit. What are you doing with that, bro?
Right.
I'm not going to name drop, or they got these 200-pound pit bulls that could eat your face off.
Oh, hey, I'm a pit bull believer. It's all about the owner, baby. I'm a Rottweiler fan myself. Like that's why I know
some bad owners.
I do teeter-tot with the dog cat thing. I think right now I'm just biased because I got cats. I've been around some good dogs lately though, and they get crazy. I mean, for people listening and watching, the last guest we had on Dalton during Christmas, Dalton got attacked by a fucking dog. It was fucking crazy, dude. Went to my sister's house to fucking Merry Christmas. Fucking giant ass fucking dog jumped up at him. Dalton's fucking fucking trying to grab him and shit.
Dude, it gets scary.
Bro, you can't do nothing, bro. You just gotta fucking figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, they had an incident recently in Columbus. I mean, this is a sad story. Don't want to make people sad, but there was a kid that just got brutally attacked by a dog in Columbus.
Really? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, but you hear about everything else in the news. They don't share that shit. That's the thing that freaks me out about being older. It's like when you're older, you're going to be less and less important in the paper. Like now they'll be like, late 20s male gets, ran over by a giraffe on a safari or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Yeah, but when you're over 80, they're just like,
oh, those are sad, bro. Like, you imagine, like, oh, man, you hear what happened to grandma? No, what happened, bro? Her doctor's appointment go well? Dude, she left the front door unlocked. Pit bulls ran in there, bro. Took her to pieces. Like, damn, bro.
Here's a real local story. The saddest shit I've ever heard. 60-year-old man goes to McDonald's. drops the change out the window, goes to get the change, opens up the door, leaves the car in park, chopped his head off. Middle of lunchtime rush hour, son. I'm not even lying.
Holy shit.
And like line of people behind him, everything. Left the car and drive and like reached out to get the change. And when he did, he hit the gas on accident and the door like hit the wall and
yeah. His head rolling.
Bro, I bet there was still an asshole behind him in like the McDonald's line. I was like, mother, I need my chicken.
They never closed. They like got it cleaned up and they were still open for business.
Go.
Business is business, dude. See, that's
wild.
That's why you gotta cherish life, y'all, because one day you can do everything right, retire, live a normal life, and your head's chopped off at your local McDonald's, dude.
And a 10-piece.
What if you're the guy behind that dude and they gave you that guy's meal? They're like, hey, like we can't give it to him because like, he can't pay it for it. So like, you guys want his meal?
Bro, if I'm behind him, it's gonna make it way worse. Because I'm gonna be fucking throwing up all over the place. I'm gonna fucking hit his car trying to fucking figure out what I'm doing. I'm gonna think I'm on salvia or something, bro.
I just wanted a cheeseburger, man.
Start crying and shit, bro.
That drive home.
I'm calling off work. I'm not doing shit. I'm sitting at home. I might fucking hold myself, bro. Like feel my neck. Like it's still there. Like I'll freak the fuck out, bro. I'm the right guy to be around in crazy situations, but depends if the crazy situation just happened. Like if we're still in the middle of a crazy situation, I'm your guy. But once I start seeing like okay, head chopped off, that's it. I'm out, dude. I'm not your guy. Like you know they say like if you're a good civilian, you'll step in when it counts.
Hell no.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah, brother.
I mean, I got a little Batman in me. Like, if I see an old lady get robbed, for sure, bro, I'll fucking maybe help her out a little bit or something, do side quest. But once I see the bodies hit the floor, dog,
I ain't medicine man, son. I can't help.
Your body dropped, dude.
Even more, dude, I want to be funny, Bob. Imagine like some dude's head sitting there and he's still got a couple thoughts in him. He's like, what the fuck?
Do you think that's how it works? What if that's how it works?
If that happened to me, bro, you'd see the angriest head for about 30 seconds, bro. Motherfucker.
Could you imagine seeing the thoughts on a head, bro, just rolling towards you? God damn it.
Or if it's casual, it's just like a simple eye roll, like, fuck.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
His page is right there in his pocket, like, oh shit, it's just right here.
Or you see the hand go down and pick up some change.
Oh, I hope he was picking up quarters, dude, not pennies and dimes. You know what I'm saying? I hope it was worth it, bro. I hope there was $1 or something.
And it was like his change back. So
that's what I'm saying. Like I
just left it.
Times are tight, dog. He probably came from the Great Depression era too, man. What a guy, bro. Man, what a guy. Well, speaking of crazy situations, I think it'd be a good segue into here. You know, we were talking about this to get you guys revved up. You know, I like to always think about humans. Misty, come on, baby. Come on, watch this. Come on, baby. Yeah, they call me Jack Exotic. Come here, mama. Show the people. Come on, show the people how mean you are.
Oh, there she is.
She's so funny, bro. For people listening that can't see, I got my cat Misty. She's half bobcat, half alien. In my world, she is. She's very mean, bro. Like
she doesn't like anybody but Jack, and occasionally me, depending on how she's feeling.
Sometimes she thinks my other friends that are built like me are me. Like she did that to Azul, where she's like, we're close, and she's like, oh wait, you're not my fucking dad, bro. Like when Dawn first moved in, she did that all the time. She'd run up, my cat's so fucking mean. She'd run up to him and be like, rub her ass on him, like, what's up, dad? Thinking it's me. And then he would be like, oh, what's up, Misty? And she'd be like, hey, what the fuck? Hell no, bitch, you fucking back away from me.
Drink me, dude.
Oh god, bro. Well, speaking of taking on cats, bro, or taking on animals in general, humans, man. we always think we're tough and we're big and strong, right? Like that we always think evolution, like we're so smart. But honestly, like we're really fleshy, fucking just raw meat for animals out there. Like, we ain't
Oh yeah.
strong. We ain't that tough. Like we're very fucking sensitive to shit. We ain't got no hair. You know what I'm saying? So, I think some good people are either very realistic, almost too realistic about what animals they could take on. So I think we could take on some animals, dog. And there's also people that think they could take on every animal. Here's the situation. Okay, we'll just put this. You guys know what a double wide trailer looks like?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We'll do that. We'll do a double wide trailer. It's locked locked up. Like the windows are sealed, everything's sealed. You're in there with another animal. What are some animals that you could take on? Blue, I know you made this. What are some animals you could take on by yourself, no friends? Now you have rooms though. You have doors to close. You got time to buy.
Right. Yep. So a lemur, like a Zaboomafoo lemur, I 100% think I would just wing him around or something. He ain't getting away from me. That's just a given.
Facts.
I believe a baby giraffe. I 100% believe I could take a baby giraffe by its head and like WWE 2004 him. I really believe it. A family of meerkats, since we're in the double wide, where are they going to go, bro? They all hunt together. They hunt berries and nuts. They ain't going to hunt me. I'm hunting them.
Yeah, but what if it climbs up your leg? Like, you ever seen Iron Giant when that fucking squirrel crawls up dude's leg at the diner? You know what I'm talking about, bro? Where he freaks out?
It's going to look like I got one of those jelly-filled donuts in my hand.
Hey, man, that's graphic, dude. Come on, man. You're going to make me throw up. What are you wearing? What are we wearing in this situation first? I think that's
overalls, really no shorts, and waiter boots.
This is like you're gonna say waiters.
Or just waiters. Just waiters.
Just some fucking waiters.
You know what? Nope. We're gonna make this more entertaining. Now that you got some animals you can beat. You're just in your undies.
Oof.
Bare feet too. Like we're doing animal versus animal.
They can fuck you up a little bit, but you can fuck them up. So far, with this list, I would still say that you could fucking snap a lot. A lot of those animals that he said got some brittle bones. Besides, the draft might be a little bit fucking much, but you could probably get that fucking draft.
I believe any small birds.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Any small birds.
Facts.
A Florida iguana. Let me catch a Florida iguana in a double wide. Son, I'm grabbing it by the tail.
All right, where in this list though do you start hitting your limit? Like when do we start
single otter? That's where my list said a singular otter. Two otters? No.
That's when it starts getting a little rough for you.
Yeah,
trying to figure that out.
Like the animals that are going to start fighting back. No, son. Because like even getting bit by like a cat, that hurts. You get bit by a sea otter. Whew.
In the infections, probably a lot of infections afterwards.
Dude, I could probably take 4 or 5, but that 6 bite, I'm done. Jack.
Well, you said baby giraffe. I'm gonna stay with you here, Blue. You seem very confident. You said baby giraffe. What about a deer?
I've thought about that.
See,
with or without that,
I've been in a similar situation with a deer.
You've been in a trailer with a deer?
Not a trailer. Now, where we went deer hunting and thought the deer was dead, and you walk up on it. I don't know, son, because deer don't have that fight or flight thing. They just have fight. Like if you walk up on a deer, it runs right at you. Like it's coming.
Yeah.
Now, like a little baby deer, they do this cute little thing.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt no. Yeah, baby deer. I'll probably keep it.
But like a buck, I know a dude that caught an antler trying to get a deer. Son. That's like you're stretching at a deer because they're agile. They're quick. They got them long ass legs. I don't know, man. That's a tricky one. Depends on how big.
Depends on how big. Yeah, I think so. I think that goes into, we'll go into the next conversation of what can we take on as a group. Because I think as a group, a big buck is going to be tough. But I think we can figure it out. Yeah. And we can figure out how to hold it down. And for all the people listening, we'll tone it down on the killing and all these animals. We'll just say which animals can we fuck up. You know, like we may not be able to get some of these animals, but as long as we get these animals down enough, we'll change up the scenario. You're able to get the animal controlled enough where you can also go and pick up the phone, call somebody for help. But you can only do that as soon as you get the animal control.
I believe we could take on a small monkey.
Like, wait, whoa, what kind of monkey? We talking like chimp? Because
A
I don't know if we can take a chimp, boy.
chimpanzee.
A one chimp, dude. I don't know. Because
There's three of us.
You see that one chimpanzee fuck up your buddy, dude. That's
Yeah,
top in. Because he's gonna fuck your
One of
buddy
us is going. One of us is going down. One of us is going down hard, bro.
But
And
like we could get it.
It's gonna biting your shit, and your buddy's gonna try and grab him, and he's gonna fucking be flinging back a little bit at you, dude. Oh, it's gonna be chaos.
It would take a technique.
Spider monkey or like little monkeys, those skinny fuckers. Any like maybe even a not a baboon. Fuck that.
No.
Oh hell no.
That thing's gonna be so fast too.
Snow monkeys.
Baboons are bred to fight each other.
A little bit bigger.
What are those other ones that are like really, really smart? It starts with a B. It's very similar to a chimp.
I know what you're trying to say.
Like,
they're
very human. Like
it's like a different breed of chimp.
Like they share our DNA, but those ones like that would even be tough. That would be tough. Now, all right, let's get the chaos up.
Woo.
You said a chimp. Chimp's gonna get crazy. Like
it would be a fight.
The rules of this game though is like
battle.
We move on to the next animal with full health. It's like a video game. We got full health. We're totally good on the next animal. We took care of the chimp. Now, I'm not going to say gorilla because we already know that answer.
That's impossible.
But I'm going to go, we're going to go like teenage, 20-year-old orangutan. It's pissed. And now we're in the trailer. But the trailer will not work in your favor. He's going to open doors. He's going to figure out where you're at. He's going to walk around that hoe looking everywhere. You can see him crawling. He's going to be looking for you, dude. He's going to be just smelling the air, ready to go. Can we take on an altercation, maybe get some beers afterwards with the orangutan because they're people too? Because if you actually kill an orangutan, you get charged with murder because they know who they are. They got granted personhood or whatever that is.
I 100% believe orangutans would give us wedgies.
Oh, dude, fucking picking us up, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. You're not getting an orangutan.
Picking us up, dude.
They just know. They would know, like, oh, you guys are trying to fuck me up, and then like strategically get us like singled out room by room, and like they're strong enough, like a foot, 2 feet, hold the back doors. 2 of us are stuck. Jack, run.
Bro, I swear to God, if I'm stuck in a room and you guys are acting like you can't fucking help me, me and that orangutan are gonna become pals, and we're gonna both of us gonna come after you two, bro. Yo, shit your britches when I come out that door with him, and I tap him on the ass. I slap him right on the ass too. Go get him, Charlie. And he just fucking runs down.
That alone would give me a heart attack. Seeing an orangutan running down a double wide trailer hallway.
Right down the hallway, dude.
Dude, let me paint an even scarier picture than this orangutan for you. Imagine like, all right, so this guy like just basically tells us 3. He's like, all right, you 3 go in that trailer. You guys come out and have that fucking orangutan dead. And you guys bring him to me, his body and stuff like that. I'll give you, millions, whatever. So like we dedicate. So here's the scenario. So like as soon as we open the door, this the orangutan, he's actually kind of cool. He's just sitting there. He's just chill, just being normal. But we got to go over there and establish the fucking him up. As soon as one of us goes to throw that fucking punch, how's that? Like, how do you think that fucker's going to react? Do you think like he's just going to come fucking at us? Or like if we all did like together, like just start fucking swinging as hard as we can? Like, do you think that we could maybe get him scared? Like,
see, that's the part where I think I'm going to get scared. I think the first I think I'm going to be confident with you all in the beginning. But once I see his face, recognize the danger, goes, oh, shit. And he fucking decides, you can see the switch, decides, oh, fuck, I'm grabbing you.
You just see him throw your fucking toss like it's nothing. Oh.
See, I know that, like, I like to think, like, man, like, I could provide some protection for my homies, but I'm selfish. Right. And if I see one of my homies get grabbed up, dude,
like with ease,
and thrown on the ground, I might have to take a step back, reevaluate the situation. I'm just gonna tell you, do the tornado drill, Get down. Put your hands on your head.
Cover your vitals. Cover your eyes.
Yeah. Fucking just fucking hold on, dude. Oh my God. So monkeys are out of the question. Let's move on to what we were just talking about with some deer. All right. And I'm going to change the scenario here. You're in a basic ass room. It's just the size of your average average bedroom. Big bedroom. Like we're in the master bedroom. You're sitting there with your friends. There's no furniture in there. And in like magic, animals can pop up in there and you got to try to fucking fight them to survive. What do we do if we're sitting there and boom, it's a buck and we're in a room? It's just a buck and we're just in this room. Can we take on the buck? It's full grown. It's pissed.
I think we got a shot, but dude, we gotta fucking get his head under control. Two of us has got to take
two people are gonna have to grab it.
Fucking make sure that fucker's holding, and then another guy's gonna have to somehow get on the fucking body and take out the fucking leg.
Call the cops! Call the cops!
I would retire as a police officer.
Yeah, try and snap the neck or something. I feel like that's what our best is.
That'd be our problem too. Is like, imagine that cop showing up and he's like, "What the fuck you boys doing?" We're like, "We thought we could take it on."
Fucking antler through my fucking neck.
Who wanted a pet?
All right, well, up the ante here. We're gonna move back to the trailer because I want to see the chaos. Moose.
Oh, dude, here, I even got a better one for you. Just because friggin' won't have the antlers or anything. A horse, a fucking horse. Could you imagine a horse just in a fucking trailer park with us? And they're like, take on that fucking horse. You got to get through that door, through that horse. Whether the horse is like coming at him, like, and it starts bucking up like this, or if it's turned around and you got to fucking go through its ass and it's ready to fucking kick back.
It's jumping too.
That's terrifying.
You get $1 million, but you got to get past that horse.
No, here you go. You get the $1 million if you exit that trailer riding that horse.
It's a wild horse.
I don't even care if it's fucking grandma's horse, bro. That horse is going to fuck you up, dude. And its teeth, I hate horses. Like their teeth, dude, chomping. Like he's still gonna bite at you. He's gonna kick at you. He's so strong. Oh my God, a horse, dude. Oh, all right. Let's up the ante here. We got a horse and a deer, but it's a doe.
But it's a doe.
Do we
what if they start fighting?
Yeah, do we use the horse?
I hope maybe that we could use the doe to fucking like push it at the fucking horse. Push it at the
get the horse distracted with the doe, you know?
But it would just take one good kick, and that horse would just. Oh.
Hey,
there goes the doe.
Hey, my girl Emily got. Em will tell you, bro. Em got bucked by a horse when she was a kid. She got kicked by a horse when she was a kid, right in the chest. Boom! Took her ass out, bro.
Yeah. Have you ever watched those like videos over in India? And they'll be like slapping the horse's ass to get it to run faster, and then they kick them right in the mouth. And then you're just like, well,
I've seen all those videos. I've seen all those videos in Dolly, bro. You can't treat that horse like you treat your little scooters, though.
Yeah, dog.
Well, I talk about that on stage, man. Like people don't understand history of stuff. Like, can you imagine having a horse instead of a car? Like, really think about that. Like, imagine your horse is in a mood, bro, but you gotta go to work.
You're gonna have to sweet talk it.
Yeah, come on, baby. Like Arthur and Red Dead, you know.
You're gonna have to keep a couple carrots.
Hey, man, come on.
Ooh, baby girl.
Rush.
Yeah,
brought you a carrot. You gotta take me to work.
Yeah, come on, girl.
Talk about like really like loving your vehicle, dude. You'd have to. You'd have to.
But talk about a real bad day on your way to work before the sun comes out, you fall off your horse.
Bro, or like you could just be going on the side of a hill or a mountain. Next thing you know, he gets spooked. Like how many guys have died from getting spooked? Oh, shit.
Thrown off a mountain.
Get a little too far back. Couldn't hold on.
Dude.
Or yeah, like the people having horses fall on them.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that where they fall to the side and
then, like get scared and they're.
It kind of goes in the realm of like I don't know if you guys watched. Like I was pretty big last year on one of my hyperfixations on things was bull riding. I think bull riding is one of the most crazy fucking things in the fucking world. You guys think you can fucking hop on a bull? You talking about fighting animals? Yeah, you gonna hop on a bull for the 8 seconds?
Not the 8. I'll try it. but like I'd have to have like 18 of those cowboy like clowns around or something.
Oh, the Wranglers. Yeah, dude. Like the real bull Wranglers. Fucking.
Imagine being trapped in a double wide with a bull.
Honestly, that's where you guys see how shitty I am. I'm gonna push one of you down. Hard. Like, yeah. Get
Dude,
up
what
in
if
there.
you mess up on like the entryway? Like, like how it's in the tight gate at first and shit. Like, what if you fucking like
Oh.
slide off and you're in the tight corner and he's
Dude, I've seen that shit with who's the famous
JB
bull rider?
Mooney.
Yeah, JB Mooney got caught in that thing, Bo, and they're like, oh,
Yeah, you showed
even
me that video.
the commentators were like, get him out, and he's just fucking boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, because he was trying to tell the people he wasn't ready yet.
Yeah,
And then they were like, then they tried to open it, and he just slid right down.
dude. The craziest part about that too is like later that day he hopped back on a bull.
Yeah,
I'm done after that day. Like I'm done. He even goes, give me that bull again. Like what?
that dude broke his neck, walked out, and smoked a cigarette.
Yeah.
Told the paramedics, "Give me a minute."
Yeah.
Broke my neck. Imagine being a doctor and you just broke your neck.
Bro, if you're a doctor for fucking bull riders, I think
They
you kind of
tell you
already.
that?
I think
Like,
you
you'd
kind
be-
of already get the gist of what's gonna happen. Like you kind of, you know what you
Hey,
signed
doc,
up
you
for.
got some ketamine?
What, for the horses? No.
I broke my neck.
This guy. Well, Jamie Moody's story is cool because he cut that same bull that ended his career.
Bushwhacker.
No, Bushwhacker wasn't the one that ended his career. Bushwhacker was the one that is the hardest one to ever ride, ever.
No.
And he slayed that dragon, the same one he did with a couple others. There's another big one like that. The one that actually got him actually wasn't one of the meanest. He was a mean bull, but he wasn't one of the meanest. It's just one of those situations where it caught him, and he laid on his head. And then now there's videos of him literally petting it like a dog. Oh, what's up, big boy? Like, he's like, yeah, man. After this thing retired me, I called them up and said, you know what? Can I buy that bull? And I bought the bull.
So badass, Logan.
Dude, swear, like we ain't built like the people that go out and wrangle fucking crocodiles in Australia, and then that shit's crazy, and then you got people bull riding over here. Like, bro, you can act tough all you want. Hell, I'm a big fan of boxing and fighting, MMA, and all that shit. Those guys are the baddest men on the planet in a sense. Are they tougher than a guy who rides bulls? No fucking way, Jose. Hell, I don't even know if you're tougher than a fucking NASCAR driver who's willing to go that fucking fast and eat shit and be like, oh, we're going to race next Sunday, man. Have a good one, y'all.
Or even worse, like Dale Earnhardt Jr. Oh, well, there goes daddy. We'll see you next Sunday.
Yeah, I'm a fucking. And then when he raced again there and won at the Coco 200 or whatever it was, he had to pass that same turn over and over again.
400 times.
Just like, oh, what's up, Dad?
What's
like,
up, hey, Daddy?
That shit's fucking crazy, dude.
I was watching the thing where he was talking about at the end of all the races, he would dump yellow lime Gatorade all over him because he would piss himself every race. So when he got out of his car, you couldn't tell.
I mean, what are you really gonna do though? You gotta take a piss. Bold. Some guys take shits, bro. Yeah, no joke.
What are you gonna do to be the best, dude?
You're gonna have to clean that car out, bub.
Right when you get out. And the best part is, what if you don't even finish like that high? Like you got like 17th, you got 20th. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. See that?
Speaking of chimpanzees, yeah.
Dog, you can't take him on a one-on-one. You're in a room with just him. Good luck. Kid's wild.
Maybe you have your kid join you when you have to fight all those little animals. He's a little closer to the ground. Let him fucking see what he is.
He'd bite him. It's my cat all the time.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're eating a popsicle.
That's a good man, dude. Popsicle's high in life, dude. That's equivalent to me having a fucking margarita right now. You know what I'm saying?
On his little trampoline.
That's lit, dude. Man, look at you, man. Yeah, fucking daddy's home. Well, speaking of goofy shit, man, I really liked your list here, Azul, of you had goofy animal facts here. Dude, I want to hear this from your own mouth, bro. These are wild.
You just want me to go down the list?
Yeah, bro. I
Hell
want you to
yes.
teach me a thing
You
or
gotta
two.
explain all these.
Yeah, I'm learning
right.
some things in this.
So we're just gonna start. Elephants can recognize their own faces, which means if you hold a picture of an elephant in front of it, it will know that's oh hey, that's me.
That's insane.
So like when they stand in front of mirrors at like the zoo, they have those giant mirrors, and people are like, "What in the world?" It's because they're checking themselves out. Like they actually understand like what they look like.
Dude,
Isn't that wild?
that's wild, bro. That really makes me want to be like a vigilante and go out to Africa and kill all those people trying to kill them, bro.
Right.
It makes
Because
me
like
feel kind of like racist, dude. Because like, can they like tell the difference between each other? Like to us, we just all think they look like elephants. Like, can they actually tell? Like, hey, I'm Sarah. This is John.
right.
Or
They
what
can.
they
Got
think
moles
like
here.
Like you
African
could
elephants think Indian elephants are fucking disgusting or something
like
like
the
that.
ugly elephant.
Like, dude, you small motherfucker, get the fuck out of my
They
face.
suck.
You're
Nobody's
tan?
taking your tusk.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? How about you grow up? Fight someone your own size, little bastard. Like, what they're mean as fuck to each other, bro.
Next fact, a humpback whale sings songs for 20 minutes long.
Oh, yeah, dude. Now, I want to know the guy that figured that out.
Well, you can hear it.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, because first, there had to be a baseline of studying them. And then one day you're like, these motherfuckers are spitting. These dudes are singing.
You're just sitting out
Been
there
on
on
for
the boat, having
15
like a
minutes.
recording device in the water.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting there listening on your fucking headphones. Dude, these motherfuckers been going for like 20 minutes, dude. Keep it recording. Keep it
You
This
start
one.
tearing up like it's Whitney Houston or some shit. Like, this shit's fucking beautiful. Bro.
This one is personally scary.
Oh God.
Bees remember your face for life.
Fuck. Dude, I had to think about bees and ours that we'll get to later. Holy shit.
Oh my god, dude, that's fucking hilarious.
That's so perfect. That's so awesome.
It's like the bee movie shit, I guess. You know, my brother used to tell me that when you hit a bee really hard, the reason why it dies really fast is not because you hit it, it's because when you hit it at a certain angle, the poison goes to its brain. Yeah, so like my brother, who's the unique animal he is, he used to yell that all the time, "Poison to the brain!" And when you hit a bee, he's like, "Poison to the brain!" So it makes me think if they're remembering faces, there's a fucking clan of fucking bees up in PC that are like, dude, where's that Dalton fucking dude at, dude?
Which would make sense like at Cedar Point when like you're slapping that single bee and you're like, dude, why is this bee keep it has a grudge, son. It knows who you are.
It's so awesome.
Hey, honestly, I'm not scared of bees as much as I am hornets and shit like that, but I'll fucking deal with the bee, bro. Wasp and hornets fucking, they want to fuck you up, dude. Like, yeah, I've seen those videos, I don't know if you guys have, where it's like they show like bugs as people.
This kid got a blick.
Hey, daddy, and bam.
You pulling up with switches.
You're raising like a young like Carl from Walking Dead, dude.
Hey, this is John Wick, son.
John Wick, dude. John Wick. Let's get after it. Hey, make him a Marine.
Hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backwards.
That's wild, actually. Is it because of just how fast? Yeah, how fast they just.
It's because of the way they fly. They don't flap their wings. They rotate them in a circle, like a figure eight.
Crazy.
Wild.
You think some birds are really annoying to the other ones more than usual?
Oh, I bet a hummingbird's like a bird's mosquito.
Yeah.
Like all the big birds are chilling. Then
they're all jacked up on sugar water and shit.
And they're like, get away, dog.
They got fucking buzzes from their water.
Like, what do you think like a bald eagle would think of a hummingbird?
I don't think bald eagles even fucking recognize they exist, bro.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They're on a whole different plane of things to worry about. They know hawks exist, owls exist, some small birds like robins and shit like that like exist, chickadees and whatever else, chickadees. But I don't think hummingbirds are on the radar, bro. And honestly,
they probably think they're like cicadas.
I think it's levels to this shit. I think if I'm an eagle, I don't even think that thing's a bird. Like
the fly.
Yeah, what the? You think this is the same as that? It's like LeBron James standing next to me. And you have to explain to an alien that we're part of the same thing.
But and honestly, it would be like Nate Robinson standing next to LeBron.
See, that one I can see though. You know what I'm saying?
He could ball.
Yeah, but like, I mean, don't make me state the obvious, but there's fucking similarities here. You know what I'm saying? They see me.
This is me.
I see what you're saying.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's like going out in the fucking zoo, man. You're gonna think like, you know, not the zoo, but like, well, you're talking about different animals. Like, I mean, fighting a gorilla is different than fighting a chimpanzee, right? Like,
true.
Right, there's differences here. You know?
Now this one, I don't want to explain how I learned it, but male American alligators are always erect.
Bro, I read that when you sent that as correct. I was like, why? They're always right, huh? Damn, erect, dude. Why? Just because?
Always. They got to be ready. From what I've seen, like they're just always ready to mate. So, like, if they run across the female, they don't even got to. They're just baby arming it everywhere they go.
Does that mean they're always erect? Like, you know how like Keegan probably knows this. Like, what do they call that when they're just chilling all the time? What do they call that? Like, almost like
it's like up inside of them.
No, like when they're like sleeping, because like gators and stuff will sleep.
Oh, like hibernate?
Eating. Well, in a way, but like if they're really hungry and there's like no food and they're old, they'll sit in place forever.
Stop.
Almost like during wintertime, like alligators and stuff, like when it freezes over and stuff, like they'll have their nose just out, but they'll go in like God, I can't think of the scientific term right now. Yeah, it's like a hibernative type state where they freaking just like they slow down their metabolism and all that stuff. And yeah, it's freaking crazy. Reptiles.
Real dinosaur shit.
How they've lived through thousands of years without even food. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, and that's how they got through when things started getting real bad around Earth. They're like, oh, fuck it, dude. Shit's popping off. I'm going to lay back.
I'm just going to chill.
I'm just going to chill over here.
You know how tough that is, though, as a flex? Like, you're one of the toughest animals in the world. In fact, you're one of the scariest animals in the world. But once, like, the nukes go off, you're like, this ain't my fight. Just sit back.
And just slowly just slide under a rock.
Hey, man, I'm going to start using that as a line to my girl, but you call me a gator today. Why are you a gator today? 1, I'm going to chomp you up, and 2, I'm always a wreck, baby. You
hey, that should be Blue Chew's new slogan.
Do you know what their dick looks like, though?
Okay, I didn't go that far.
Well, some animals do. Like, you ever seen a duck's dick?
No.
Oh, bro, you want to guess it? Wow. Here, I'll pull it up. Let me pull it up real quick.
I've seen a raccoon's. Have you seen a raccoon's?
No, I'm not a hillbilly, bro. Like you, bro.
Oh. I know people that got them on the brims of their hats.
The dick?
Mm-hmm.
What in the fuck are you talking about?
It's like a little bone, son. That's like a little.
Hold on, let me share this screen. There we go, boys. Duck penis. You guys gonna learn today.
Whoa, why does it look like that? Looks like a little macaroni noodle.
Oh, bro. That's exactly what it is, bro.
Like a little corkscrew.
Oh, wait, you might have to move where we're at, like on the screen so you can see it. But there you go.
That's wild.
That's so wild.
Oh, bro. Shoot out like a fucking spider web, dude. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know if you saw that. You already knew they were erect, so I thought it'd be normal to say.
Since we're here, you might as well look at the raccoon so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you gotta look at the raccoon.
I mean, I don't have to. I think I'm going to go gator penis first. That's what I'm doing.
R.I.P. to your search.
Whoa!
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 They're always letting that thing be hard, huh, dude?
Oh, what in the fuck?
That's a keychain, dog.
It's a keychain.
You can buy that right now online.
See that fucking thing down there, bro? I would blow it up, but we're going to get taken off YouTube.
Why does it look like a witch's finger?
Get out of this screen, dude. I'm getting out of this fucking screen right now, bro. That was disturbing, bro. Best part is that this is Emily's laptop. I'm gonna take a picture of her search history, send to her mom. Like, you need to talk to your daughter, bro.
She's into some weird things nowadays.
Oh my God, that fucking list was fucking wild, dude. Fucking, I don't know too many animal facts. I guess that's too goofy.
Koalas are naturally born with chlamydia.
What are?
Koalas.
Koalas.
Oh, dude. Okay,
Nasty.
so we're gonna go into let's go back. Let's go into what we were gonna talk about earlier of what's our favorite animals, right? Because I noticed on your list, Blue. I'm gonna spoil it. Your number one was a koala. Now,
Yes, sir.
I used to be on that boat. I used to be part of that train, of like, oh, I love koalas. Bro, you better do some fucking good research and videos of those things. They are not nice. They are.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. You ever seen a koala when it's underwater?
Yeah, I
That
think it's
thing.
awesome.
Hell no, dude.
Yes, absolutely.
No, could you imagine like a koala was like around here as much as like a say like we see raccoons all over the place, possums. Imagine if we saw koalas that much.
I would have 17 of them.
Well, how about you just keep making babies, Blue?
17.
I'm gonna save that clip.
Don't let me in Australia.
Do you want to go to Australia? I feel like that's the place I don't ever want to go to. Keegan, would
If
you
I
want to go to
went to,
Australia? You're a big Australia. You would mentally, I think, want to go once.
See, I would, yes, of course, I'd want to go to have the experience and go see it actually for myself. But goddamn, is Australia scary? We'll get to it later. But when Azul put on the list about like animals that were like real life Pokemon, I put on my list. I said Australia number one. Anything in Australia, everything in Australia is a fucking Pokemon, dude. Everything is
factual.
fucking crazy over there. It's so nuts. Marsupials are fucking the wildest mammals ever. Fucking crazy.
It's that piece of land that cut off a long time ago that was left by itself, and it's crazy to see how things evolve over time by itself. Like the law
Fucking
topic will be
kangaroos,
quick. I don't know
dude.
if you guys saw there was a like a bird they thought was extinct for a very long time. They saw it again in New Zealand recently, and it looks like an extinct bird. It really does. Like it's like damn, it looks like a dinosaur. But like New Zealand's like that too. Where like it's New Zealand used to be huge. Like that land was the other missing
Yeah.
continent. You could see it on the globe of where that continent was at one point, and now it's just New Zealand. Same thing with Australia though, right? Like it's kind of fucking wild out there. I would never want to go. I mean, the spiders, the checking your boots. Um, I have no interest in going to Australia ever in my
So
life.
much
I mean,
poisonous shit.
bro, I'm scared to go to like fucking like Yellowstone or something. Like you know what I'm saying, like I ain't going nowhere where I can't like punch the animal in the face or something.
I
The
would give
fuck?
it 2 days in Australia before I ended up in jail for capturing a koala.
That would be fucking funny, dude. We like treat you like an international case like Brittany Griner.
I wouldn't want to come back.
That'd be a
They would
crazy
be like,
interview.
we're coming to get you. No, they got wild koalas here.
Give me a koala, I'll go home.
Exact. That's actually a decent trade-off.
Yeah, you're going straight to the home.
You give me a koala, I'll have Donald Trump lower those tariffs 5%.
No, they're going to tell you there's a koala in this, oh, we'll take you here. There's a koala. And then, there's no koala. It's a straight jacket in a foam room is where they're going to
Then
take
it's
you.
my ass in the zoo.
You got your ass out in the zoo, bro. You crazy, bro. I see why you're in Australia getting koalas.
I'd look like a baboon. Red cheeked.
Richie.
Red bone. Oh my god! Well, we're on the Australia thing. You guys had the Pokemon ones. I really didn't. I didn't even think about that. You guys got some Pokemon animals for me. Keegan, you were just saying the same thing from Australia.
Yeah. So the other ones I put down, the number one, anything from Australia. Number two, killer whales are legendary Pokemons. Those fuckers like fucking can kill anything. They're smart and they work together. Like it's just insane that they freaking can do that shit. And then I put the Jesus lizard, the basket lizard, or whatever, the one that can run in water. Dope as shit. Love that. Porcupines, dude. What the fuck is that? A porcupine is fucking nuts. Can shoot the quills at you and shit. And then finally, I put number 5, octopus and squids, dude. Those things are aliens. We've talked about that before, Jack. Those things are just fucking otherworldly.
Yeah, dude, the octopus. Oh shit!
Let her out.
Oh god, sorry for the people listening. I just took my medicine. Oh fuck. Oh shit! I think I'm the dirty. octopus. But I saw the coolest video the other day of a young octopus learning how to camouflage.
Yeah.
And they couldn't figure out yet how to. It's like, fuck, you can see it trying like different things. I'm like, dude, that ain't from here, bro.
Here, right?
No.
That was an asteroid that came down a long time ago. Had some funky shit on it. I'm pretty sure they're like proving that lately. Like they're like saying that they're different and why some animals are weird like that. Another wild theory before we keep going on Pokemon.
Yeah.
And this is why they're a tough Pokemon, is that with the world getting warmer and everything kind of getting fucked up, we all think like, oh, it's going to ruin life all the way around. Not octopuses. In fact, they predict octopus will thrive the most with this global warming out of any other animal. They're going to be able to do whatever the fuck they want after a while. And if everything gets taken over by water except little chunks of land, dude, who's to say octopus aren't the first ones to start walking on land next?
That'd be crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And then they become the smart beings that take over and do shit. And they talk about us like the dinosaurs, bro. And then they'll be like, what do you mean? Apes? Like talking apes? That's not even a thing. No way. They're going to like
disbelieve. They used to try to eat our people. Do you not remember how they used to treat us like a delicacy?
Yeah, they're going to find me and call me Calamari 1. It's going to be my fossil name. They had these ancient writings on the wall. Oh, sorry, that fucking. Oh man, I'm sweating now, baby. He turned up in this hoe. Blue. Some of the Keegan's good ones. Do porcupines? Like, what is a fucking porcupine, dude?
Right, dude.
For the people listening, these are the questions you need to fucking ask yourself once in a while. If you're not asking yourself what's a porcupine once in a while, are you even living life and thinking the right way? Are you? I don't think so.
You taking shits and asking yourself these questions and writing it down on a notepad.
Write it down it down on the toilet paper.
Right.
Rip it off. Put it right in your pocket.
Shit, dude. You got writing utensil right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old school.
Or just stick it to your cheek for later.
Cheek for later.
Not your face.
You said cheek. I was like, fuck it. Man, that's a good idea.
I like the way this man thinks.
Hey, George Strait, write this down.
Get on your face.
Oh. Yeah. All right. So, what Pokemon animals do you write and shit and slap to your face?
Narwhals.
This is a great one.
Seahorses.
What the fuck's a narwhal, by the way?
You don't know what a narwhal is?
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
Fucking have the.
So let me put it the short way. Unicorns aren't real.
Buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Yeah, but somehow a whale with a 12-foot horn is real.
Bro, that's what that thing's called? I'm looking at it now. Holy shit.
Ooh, my next one's a kitty hog-nosed bat.
Hold on, I'm going to put this on the screen share here. All right. Sorry, I'm technologically
declined.
Disabled.
Facts.
Am I sharing it with you guys yet? I think so.
It's a black screen.
If it's a black screen, yes.
Oh, here we go.
You got it?
Yeah. Oh.
Something's coming.
All right, so what did you say? Kitty?
Kitty, hog-nosed bat.
Kitty?
Kitty. Yeah. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, dude! I've seen a few people that look like this.
AKA the
Can you
bumblebee
guys see this? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how big they get.
Yeah.
That one on its thing. Yep. The smallest bat.
Well, that is a Pokemon, dude.
I know.
Are bats like kind of smart at least? Like, can you? Oh my God.
Well, I'll tell you this: they use fucking echolocation to hunt bugs, which is pretty fucking badass.
I've caught a couple bats in my life.
Sound to fucking hunt your shit. That's insane. That's insane.
I mean, parts
really...
of me think that makes them really smart, and parts of me makes me think that makes them fucking stupid.
They're really soft.
Not good eyesight. not good eyes.
Yeah, that's true. Are they soft? You said they're probably real flimsy, aren't they? Like all bats.
They feel like velvet.
What's the biggest bat?
It's a oh, they have them at the Columbus Zoo. It's called a fox bat.
Is it mostly just like birds that eat bats?
I have a
Like
feeling,
maybe
yeah.
other mammals and reptiles, I
Bro,
guess.
ain't nothing eating this fucking thing. Y'all see this, bro? What in the
Big ass like
fuck is that?
And surprisingly, they only eat like fruit and stuff.
yeah.
Oh, hell no, bro. Oh my God, it's a person.
Dog, if you go to the Columbus Zoo, they got bats that are just a little bit smaller than that.
I've seen those. I was also took my medication pretty hard that day.
I
I
mean,
don't
look
even
at them.
remember.
I'd like a bat.
Nah, bro. Uh-uh. Dude,
Imagine getting in a fist fight with me and I throw a bat at you.
could you imagine um you know, like imagine like the old days. Imagine like when you're one of those like old hunters with the big old fucking musket and shit. Imagine running into one of those. Like imagine being like, what is that in the tree? Is that a person? And you come up close to it, it's like, "Rah!" You know what I'm saying, dude? No
Probably where
way.
chupacabras
Yeah.
come from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mythical creatures come from, I think, shit like that we didn't understand, and different
Oh yeah.
mating calls and different things that like you hear.
Except for the Mothman.
See, no, I do agree with what you guys are saying. Like, especially with fucking cryptid creatures and stuff. Like when people say like they hear Bigfoot and stuff like that, most of the time I'm like, dude, do you know like how crazy fucking like a small little bird can fucking sound sometimes? It's freaking insane. It fucking sounds like some dinosaur shit.
Or
Yeah.
just like any animal that's pregnant, going through
Yeah.
birth, it would be a wild thing. Even
Or another
deer.
animal just like being fucked up, slowly dying, like a fox just dying out there from fucking old age. That sound
Yeah, make
insane.
coyotes, wolves howling. Like they're sick, they're injured, they're tired, they're old, or they're young. Like, I think about that a lot. But then you watch those Appalachia videos and there's like a baby crying. That's where I start drawing the line. Like that's where they're like, imagine like being out in the woods and those videos were like, what if I heard my voice go, yo, Jack.
Those ones freak me the fuck out when you hear the voice, dude. That's insane.
Bro, we say all the time going, remember we used to be out in the woods like, bro, what if we ran into ourselves?
House.
Here's the part where I'm mentally weak. I would have to guess if I'm my real self or not, too.
Right.
Oh, look, here we go. We got another cat showing. What's the name of this one?
Mufasa.
Mufasa. Oh,
She mean.
yeah.
She mean. I got her from a crack house.
Here, I got one here. Let's see if I can get her on here.
Ooh, the Malibu.
Oh, yeah. My cat is the elder cat, dude.
Malibu rum.
Malibu turns 8 years old this year. 8 years old, man. Shout out to the cat. Shout out to the fucking animals out there. Man, dude, running out in the woods, yeah, fuck that cryptid. Okay, we're talking about animals. Does that kind of fall in line with the animals, cryptids, bro? Because I like a few. Like I have a few
Yeah.
like favorites. I always forget like some of the names. There's some like weird ones, like where they're just like the Wolf Man is like a real thing. I believe in that one a little bit, kind of like with the whole Skinwalker shit out west.
Yeah.
What
I'm
about the Loch Ness Monster?
so stuff like that in those times I think is fake. But what do you think, Keegan? I think in the old days, I think stuff like that. I think there are giant creatures in the sea, for
Yeah.
sure.
Sure.
But I think the old days with some of that stuff, I think there's some money.
I think they definitely took advantage of it for sure. Like those like old pictures with the Loch Ness and stuff like those, that obviously was a dude scamming and shit like that. But I will say, do I fucking think there's maybe some shit that's in the loch? For sure. Especially since I heard this one latest theory that like maybe it's like actually like an eel compared to like being like that dinosaur thing that like everybody thinks it is. Like if it's like a fucking like eel or fucking giant catfish or something crazy like that, like that's what I wonder sometimes in certain waters, dude, or even out in the ocean. Like fucking I think there's some crazy shit out there in the waters, especially
There's
since we
another
haven't seen most of it. Like especially as it goes deep. It's just
Yep.
right. There's another crazy fact. No one knows where eels come from. They just show up.
See, that's where I get confused. That's when I know I'm a dumbass because I'm the type of guy who, like we were talking about the Pokemon shit with like fucking porcupines. It's like I'm the type of guy that's like, where the fuck did that come from? And I'm the type of guy that looks at my cat and be like, the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Like
Where'd you come from?
they tell us like all of us came out of the water like a fish, and it's like, all right, then we just became everything else.
Right.
I don't know, dog. I don't know. That's where I'm a dumbass because they're like, well, we don't know where eels come from. I'm like, all right, where does a bass come from? Well, bass is the old bass used to be this, and this. Okay, well, probably the same thing for the fucking eel. I don't know. If we're all supposed to come from something, I'm a weirdo when it comes to that shit because I'm just like, I'm dumb. Like, okay, we're talking about the difference between a hummingbird and an eagle. Where the fuck a hummingbird come from?
Where'd a bald eagle come from?
America. Yeah, baby. Yeah. See, I know some things, dude.
Bald eagle came from Canada.
Hey, I wouldn't have been mad. They say our bird was supposed to be what, turkey? I wouldn't have been mad at that. Some people are like, a turkey. I'm like, dude, turkeys are fucking badass if you know about turkeys.
Dude,
if you know, you know.
Dude, that's a great fucking meal, dude. I love a good old big turkey.
Run into a turkey with a big old beard, it's seen some things.
I'm terrified of birds. Like, deathly scared of birds. I'm not scared of many other things, but like birds, yeah. Not and even small birds, like red wing blackbirds. Back at home, those terrify me. They'll attack you. Owls scare the fuck out of me. Look it up, dude. Owls kill people every year.
Oh yeah, they're big.
Like, dude, can you imagine? Like, okay, I retired. I went and got myself a nice little cabin. I'm prepared for wolves and bears and stuff. I'm on lockdown for that. I got everything fucking sealed up. Got a fence up or whatever. But then one night,
and then an owl drops a 25-pound rock on top of your head,
or you're just drunk, stumbling around, and this dude just sees you, and he gets you confused a little bit with something else, and he just fucking comes down hard, and then right in your gullet, dude.
Just gets you right in the right jugular.
And the worst part is, it's gonna try to pick you up, so it's gonna rip through and not be able to pick you up, and then just take off while you just go.
Have you ever seen the video of that brown eagle that picked up that little kid?
Oh, I've seen that. Now
that's scary.
I've actually gone through real life shit like that for my own cats. There used to be a giant hawk outside of our old apartment, and he wanted my cats. When they would be out there on the big porch we had, he would look at them, dude. And I remember one time the cats were freaking out, and I look up at the trees, and he's just standing there. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I took my cats, went inside, because I could imagine being stoned, bro, sitting there, just minding my business, watching some fucking YouTube or something. The next thing you know, seeing my cats. You ever seen there's a video of that old lady's dog that was up in like 200. Can you imagine if your little dog was 200 feet in the air? What you gonna do?
Oh, shit. Oh.
God.
Bro, fuck birds, dude. We're lucky birds ain't bigger.
Like real life pterodactyls.
Yeah.
Apparently that's how it used to fucking be, like when they talk like prehistoric stuff, like fucking Ice Age time and stuff. I guess there fucking used to be like giant fucking prehistoric fucking eagles and shit, dude. That used to, when we were fucking monkey people fucking running around here, apparently those fuckers are coming at us, dude. Fucking giant ass fucking birds.
Imagine that's how you plan your day, if the big ass birds are out flying or not. You don't care if there's tornadoes. You just care about them big ass birds.
And that makes me think, like, there's another dumb thing in my brain, but like scientifically they say like we're real anxious animals because of like our past and who we are and like everything we had to overcome and the instincts we gathered over the years that we don't use anymore is like the real scientific reason why we're all worked up fucking animals, even though we're smart. Like, bro, I don't know, man. I think I would hope that I'd have some other instincts, because if I share this same brain and there's fucking eagles in the sky, yeah, I won't ever leave. I'll be like, I'll come up with a gig or something. Like, I'm a medicine man in the cave. Yeah. He doesn't leave the cave, you know?
That's what some motherfuckers probably did back then, too, dude. They probably were like, no, I'm the shaman. I don't leave the tribe. I always stay in the cave, dude. I tell you guys the stories. I'm going to make sure that we live on, all right?
Yeah, the minerals.
Minerals.
Dog, they would have hated me. They would have been like, you haven't left the cave in 4 weeks. I'm like, you hear it? You guys left with 37 people yesterday and came back with 12. I'm staying here.
Those were good numbers.
I'm carving spearheads.
Yeah, bro. No, I ain't cut out for any of that shit, bro. Like I can back like,
especially like if they send you out to go get a new cave, you got probably a 9 out of 10 chance of stumbling on a saber-tooth tiger. And then it's just like you and what, 2 other dudes and cloth skirts and a spear.
Bro, I'm one of those believers. I don't think we were killing animals as much as they say. I don't think
No, we were getting
I don't
eaten.
think we took out the woolly mammoths either. I think when you see the mass graves they had, unless it's like there's theories that they had a concept of a lot of those animals can't cross barriers mentally, so they would try to trap them into things and stuff like that, and then get
And
them
like
all
push
at
them off
once.
the edge.
Yeah, or like do like burn them type shit, you know. But I believe some of that stuff was probably happening. But to think we were actually in groups of like 15 with a couple of spears, really doing some of that shit, I just call cap, bro.
Absolutely not.
I call cap. I understand the history and science behind it, but we're too weak, and if you don't have enough protein in general back then,
it's like, look at it today, like lions and tigers, they fight in packs. You're telling me we were just running on packs of saber-tooth tigers?
we were in a sense for other things for sure,
Yeah.
but I just don't buy that we were killing saber tooths and stuff.
I
Like
think
that.
we were
No.
like way more opportunistic. Like the reason why we have the mix of eating like veggies, fruits, and meats at the same time is, motherfucker, I think that's just what you fucking found and could grab. It was easier to get a quick little meal where you grab like some roots or some mushrooms or grab some fruits off a tree, grab that real quick, but you're on the run, and then like maybe you come across a dead fucking body. So then you guys burn that shit up and you eat a little bit of that and stuff. So I think that like we took our chances when we got them. And then maybe when we got a little bit bigger, we got a little more bold and started making some of those moves. But God, I do question some of that shit.
We were cheaters, by the way.
Yeah,
Either way, we were cheaters.
Yeah, dude, you survive. You do whatever the fuck you can.
We were
I
outsmarting
bet we
all
were
that
eating
shit.
like bugs, those big old bugs.
Well, you ever heard the story of like our original ancestors had to make that decision to leave the woods for the first time? Because like we were in the woods forever. Like we were technically like tree animals. We live up in trees. We live up in like high canopy areas or like low under them. We had like very controlled environments in these woods in Africa.
And
like
my family went right back
to the woods.
Yeah, my
I thought
family
you were
went
saying
right
Africa. I was like, bro, you ain't got nobody in Africa. Ain't no way, bro. That'd be
back.
crazy.
Elon Musk is my second cousin. I'm South African.
That's even worse when you get that fucking random ass white dude. It's like, I'm South African. It's like, bro, you need to fix your country. That's just getting crazy over there, bro.
No, the worst part is when they say that, you just,
Hey, I'll take it.
I heard about that. I know why you're in South Africa.
I get to flex everywhere I go. Where you from? Ohio. I ain't gonna say United States. I'm from Ohio, cuz. You know what Ohio is. We in the heart of that shit. The heart of freedom.
Let me go across that big old pond, son. You from the United States? Ohio.
Yeah. The safest place in the world from all natural disasters, from animals, from everything else. I ain't fucking, what are you talking about, cuz? That's what's unique, I think. I think the way, like, people don't, I always try to think about that. Like, people in Ohio, I think, have a fascination with apocalypse shit a lot more than other places because of how safe we are. Because we know we know that we have a possibility, no matter what really happens, natural disaster wise, or something crazy, or virus, or whatever else, even fucking zombies type shit. Like we know that we kind of have the infrastructure for it. We have really big, small towns everywhere that have really good systems to be on their own, like way more than other places do. And our cities aren't actually that big either. But so I think we have like a weird fascination towards animals and apocalypse shit. Like way different, I think, than anywhere else. Because like if you were like from another state that is used to having mountain lions or bears or black bears, even in Pennsylvania type shit, you know, you're gonna have some stories behind it too. Like, oh, dude, no, I know the way a bear is because of this and this because I lived by him.
Yeah.
We're over here going off of like common knowledge, TV, shit that they wrote down, and we're fascinated. Like it's no different than learning about the fucking dinosaurs. It's like I'm learning about animals I may never fucking see for sure. You know, I'm probably never gonna see a lot of these things for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people from Ohio that probably ain't seen nothing that wasn't at the zoo or African safari.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
driving through your car, going through that bitch. You know, I remember being a little kid seeing a warhog for the first time. It was like, what? That's a Pokemon.
Yeah, Warhog's totally a Pokemon, dude. Fucking tusk coming from both sides. They're fucking nuts.
I think some animals start to go into that Yu-Gi-Oh factor, not Pokemon factor. Some animals are so gross looking, they start to become more of a Yu-Gi-Oh card than a Pokemon card for sure.
Yes.
Like electric eels.
Yeah, anglerfish.
Yeah.
Fish, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or just like, even like, hell, I'd even say like some are both. Like orangutan can kind of fit in both. You know, you can have big animals like that, definitely. But bats, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Bats, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah.
It gets
Bats,
dark that way. You know what I'm saying?
dark,
Like
yeah.
it gets weird. Hell, even something like horses. Like I think like you
Jellyfish.
can jelly. See, but jellyfish to me, like I want that with the electricity to be a Pokemon. There's something about it in my brain that wants it to be just a useless thing. But they don't capture them though. They don't. You know what I mean? Because they're just in the background while the characters are talking. Yeah, just fucking chilling. You know what I'm saying? I guess like a giant one in Yu-Gi-Oh cards would be pretty fucking cool too.
I was gonna say I could see a Yu-Gi-Oh card with jellyfish being kind of sick as fuck though.
Like a giant gator, bro.
Giant gator one
Ooh.
would be hard, or shark. Fucking
Shark,
that would be a sick
shark.
ass fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card.
You guys fuck with the ocean that much? Since
No.
we're on, I don't.
If it's above my waist and it's salt water,
I don't
nope.
go above my waist in salt water.
Nope.
I just don't. I
And it's
don't. I
even
won't.
like people are really like, whoa, come on, you don't have that big. Nerve sharks,
You don't have that big
especially,
of a dick.
they need 3 feet of water. And like a nerf shark is chilling, son. You go step on a shark and see what it's going to do to you. I'm cool. Or like stepping on anything in the ocean, you're just gonna have a really rough day.
Hey, I was just saying, there's all kinds of shit that fucking have like the spike stuff, like even just fishes or just other fucking shit that crawls under the sand and have their fucking sharp little shit.
Shit on
It's
the
fucking
rocks.
insane. Yeah.
Man,
Or
like
you
a
guys
sea
seen?
urchin.
Have you guys seen those
The
little
urchins,
tiny?
yeah, fucking all spike balls.
There's like little tiny octopuses that look real cute, but if they
Blue
touch
ring
you, yeah,
octopus.
if they touch you at all, you're
Yep. Done.
toast.
And there's thousands. Well, that's another Australian video. There's hundreds of videos of like people going to Australia because they sit in the tide pools. And like you said, they look innocent. And like they're just holding them in their hands. And it takes one bite and like you're dead. Nothing they can do about it. And these people are like, look, what's that got? And then like a native Australian's like,
Oi,
put that back in the water, you idiot.
mate.
Oh, crikey, mate. That's a blue ring octopus.
See now that I'll tell you, dude. I've thought about this before. If I think Australians, if you were a tourist anywhere and a local looked at you crazy and was concerned, I don't think anything gets scarier than when an Australian looks at you like that. Like, what is about to happen to me?
Oh, mate, not to really freak you out or anything, but that's a jelly right behind you, which means the mother's going to be coming fast.
I'd be crying, bro. I'd act like a little kid. You know, you scare a little kid. Like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? I'd be like that, bro. As soon as as a grown man.
Slang that only the island people would know. So you'd be looking at them like, what does that mean? What is coming?
Oh, that's about to give you a rip in about 3 seconds. What?
Oh, boy, hell, mate, you better get out of here. That cunt coming. You'd be like,
What?
who's coming? What did you just call me? Or like you get stung by a jellyfish and now you just got an Australian man like, well, don't piss on it. Meanwhile, your friend's peeing on your leg and you're like, what? I heard that works.
That's just kind of aggravated.
That ain't it. You need to watch Bondi Rescue.
That's fucking hilarious. Well, hey, as we're pushing through time, finally, let's do our top 5 wild animals. We did everything else. We started spitting and spatting. Now it's for the meat and potatoes, our real top 5 animals. I want our special guest, Keegan Lowe. You go from 5 to 1 or 1 to 5. Your choice. Top 5 animals, big dog.
Excuse me.
Oof. Top 5 all time, just like anything, or
just
we
just personal.
Yep.
Like what? It could be any animal. We're going wild. We're going domesticated. We're doing anything you want.
Got it. I think, of course, number 1, I gotta give love to fucking crocodiles, because freaking crocodiles hit home for me. That's a fucking dinosaur right there, freaking crazy creature. Love crocodilians, so that's probably number 1 for me. Number 2,
facts.
Because I'm a reptile guy, probably go with like a Komodo dragon for number 2. Those things are fucking gnarly.
Reptile.
Especially, dude, they have saliva that literally fucking just starts decaying you. Like as soon as they bite into you, it starts infecting your whole body and starts slowly decaying you, and you paralyze and just stop moving. And they just finish you off and eat you. That's insane. That's crazy.
That's a dinosaur too.
Let me go get one.
Let me go kill. Number 3, Probably killer whales. Orcas, fucking love them. They're so fucking smart. I think there's like fucking wolves of the sea, dude. I love how they hunt in packs and shit. I think that's so badass. And then you know what? I'm gonna throw number 4, kangaroo, dude. Kangaroos are freaking gnarly to me. I really do. Freaking, it's a marsupial. And freaking, they stand like 7, 8 feet fucking tall, and they
And they're
can take
jacked like Dwayne the Rock.
yeah. Fucking, they're jacked as shit. They fucking can fucking move. It's like a deer, but fucking a human deer that fucking hops. That's fucking insane. As a pouch. So kangaroo's fucking up there for me. And then
Kangaroo.
I gotta give love to a chimpanzee, dude. Those are ancestors right there. Those things are fucking wild. It's crazy.
Family.
Just look into them,
Yep.
dude. I can see ourselves in them for real.
Yep.
Especially like when they get into like the tribal stuff and they're hunting like the other monkeys, the little monkeys that they go and
wars.
eat. Like,
The Great Chimp Wars, son.
Yep.
back in the day, we were fucking them up, doing that shit to that when they were that.
They're heading into the Stone Age, or not Stone Age, but like Tool Age, kind of, where like they're starting to finally get to the point where they can start using stuff.
Yeah.
And we're like, I think like way down the line, bro, if we keep this fucking planet cooking and we're still alive, those guys are gonna join us at the dinner table one day, bro.
Dude, I do wonder that for real.
Like,
Especially orangutans, since we said that earlier. Like orangutans are really fucking smart.
they're already there with us, damn near.
Yeah. Crazy.
Like if they had a voice
They're
box to
wild.
learn how to use their words, they'd probably be the first talking animal for sure.
For sure.
Like if they actually knew how to do that, like they'd be without a doubt. And can
Could you imagine
that?
if the Columbus orangutans could talk?
Hello.
Dude, that
All
you
the
can't
people
do
that have been talking to
this.
this.
As soon as they like talk, that's some prison shit.
I
Could you
already,
imagine, like them behind the bars just be like, "Oh, hey, how's your day going?"
Dude, me and Blue kind of talked about this on the other pod where like I think those animals, I'd like to think, so I feel better about myself while I'm there. I think animals like that, some people say they're too smart to be in a cage. I think they're just smart enough to understand how dope this is.
Sis.
They did get taken
Probably
care
like
of.
some humans that would fucking just know
Yeah.
that they're the dream.
People paying money to come and see them every day.
Yeah, we've talked about that where it's like, bro, they get to chill, they get to fuck, they get the vibe, they get to hang out
They
in
get
little
sick. Some
hammocks.
dude shows up and hands them some whatever.
Yeah, just takes care of them, bro.
They get a hurt leg. They're getting Percocet like a human.
Yeah. Bro, I feel good, dude. Maybe break my arm next time. I'll fucking feel good again.
Man, what if that's why they be fighting each other? They're like, come on, bro. You got to really hurt me this time.
They're all just fucking addicted.
You see what they gave Harambe, son? He's still asleep.
No, I do feel bad for like gorillas though and shit though, because gorillas like to be left alone. So like in nature, they're really hard to be found. Same kind of thing with orangutans. So it kind of makes me think about it because like they'd rather be alone for sure for their whole lives, but they're gonna spend the rest of their life with all these little faces staring at them,
And they don't like any of them.
and they don't like, like especially like
They put off the vibe that they definitely think they're better than us.
orangutans. Kind of do. I think literally I saw like gorillas when we went to the zoo last and like or like whatever time last time I saw gorillas and or just monkeys in general. Sometimes I think like they're just really pissed at you, bro.
Yeah.
Like prison.
I think they honestly know what's up.
For sure.
Like I think that's why they throw shit at you and stuff. That's disrespect. Like bro, you motherfucker.
They be coming at the fucking screen, banging it, dude.
Just fucking mad, dude. Every here you go, just like it's like what it sounds like when they do that, like all fast and shit. Bro.
Have you ever? There's a video and like it's a dude out in the wild, middle of the jungle, and he goes up to this big old silverback gorilla, and they're all like laying in the bushes, and he was like, if you're really quiet for a minute, he'll bang on his chest, and this big old gorilla like, and he starts like sucking in all this air because like they have big old air pockets in their chest, and that's where that, and it sounds like a hollow like Congo that.
Yeah.
And this dude like started banging on his chest and he like turns and looks at the camera guy and he's like, I would have looked at that dude and been like, don't move.
Yeah.
Or have you ever seen the videos? Like they'll get too close to him and a gorilla will just grab them, drag them off.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like it's nothing.
In the wild. Yeah.
Like they weigh 2 pounds.
they say that we share like the most DNA with them.
Yeah, like most of the time they're just messing with those people.
Like
they're getting a kick out of it.
Yes, we're like part of chimps, but like we share a lot right next to gorillas, which is so wild when you really look at it. Like, could you imagine if we were like as pale and pasty and pink as we are, and we had heads like that? The fucking nose and shit too, dude. Just fucking
Just all scrunched up.
Fucking pissed off, dude. Just how you doing?
And gorillas and stuff, they have like custody battles over their children. That's wild.
I love how they are with that. Or I love when like a dad rejects them and the mom gets pissed.
Have you seen the video in the zoo of the mom that won't let the dad around the babies? So he like kidnaps them.
It's very common. Yeah, I've seen that.
There's videos of him like
That's why you see them because they play too rough with them and stuff. So like the mom always tries to protect them from like the baby, which hell, that's probably what your fucking lady does for you too.
I seen a thing where it said like the whole thing with Harambe, like he wasn't trying to hurt that kid. He was like
trying to protect it.
Yeah, that's like what they do. And like you can see videos like they'll swing those kids around, like hit them, they're little babies, but like it's to bring them back to life. Like they'll start breathing and stuff. And then like they're just chilling. And so like a lot of people say like that's probably what he was doing. Like if he wanted to hurt that kid, he would have probably ate him.
You know, I see that argument a lot, and I definitely understand it. And hell, like that's like why a lot of people think Harambe should still be here, type shit. But if that
I'll put a statue of him.
That was my kid. Now,
but like that wouldn't be your kid.
No,
dog.
but yeah, I know. But like, yes, the kid's a dumb kid for getting himself in that situation. To be honest with you, but to be honest with you, if I just saw my kid out of nowhere, right next to a gorilla, away from all of us, yeah,
shoot the gorilla.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like,
all right, but let's.
I'm not gonna be like, hey, hold up, that's my son.
Let's say this
what
is
are you gonna
Jack
do?
Warner
He's not gonna
II.
hurt my son. He's not gonna hurt him.
The gorilla won't hurt my boy. All right, don't hurt it.
Let's say this is your dad. What do you think your dad's gonna say? I could assume he would say something like, "You reap what you sow, boy."
Yeah, dude, it'd be that, or it wouldn't be me in there. It'd be my dad in there, and I'm watching him as a little kid get ripped to shreds, bro.
And he's trying to fist fight the gorilla.
Yeah,
Jack, watch this.
Wow, he'd be ripped to shreds, bro. His little ass is gonna be fucking torn apart, bro.
On the off chance you watch your dad piece up a silverback,
bro, I see my dad.
Gotta ride home in the car with him after he beats up a gorilla.
I get uncomfortable going like the zoo and stuff with my old man as a kid because he's the type of dude that really slaps on the glass and shit, gets him going, wants to talk to him, bro, get all the animals moving, bro. Like he's that guy. Like he's the guy. Like he controls the zoo and he's there for.
He has the snakes trying to bite the glass.
Yeah, like he's out there fucking. Especially when you see the fucking apes and shit, get them riled up. Sir, don't do that. Fuck you. Just fucking keeps going.
They did it first.
Especially
like taste of meat.
Like Toledo, I remember Toledo had those cheetahs there with the dogs with them, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that used to scare me. My dad always would talk about jumping over that thing, all drunk and shit. He'd be fucking pissed drunk, bro. Like
it's not that hard to jump over, dude. You can jump over, you'll be right in that pit with the cheetahs, dude. Zooming.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about too. Like that fucking zoo specifically, it's like, but they should scare the fuck out of me.
I think one of the cheetahs got out one time because like they didn't have the fucking tree wrapped around with the wire enough, and it fucking like bounced the fuck out of there, dude.
Or you can go to the Columbus Zoo. You can go in and walk with the kangaroos.
Yeah,
it's like this big old thing, and like the only thing is like a chain.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
or like a string, son. And like they'll tell you, like, if there's a kangaroo on the path, just wait for it to cross. And I was thinking, like, if this comes onto the path, I'm legally allowed to touch it at that point, right?
Oh, kangaroos are deer that did prison time.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. And like you don't know how big those things are until like they stand up and like they're all scrunched over. But like you make those things mad, and
I will say though, as much as I'm scared of animals, the one thing that pisses me off about those things, kangaroos, is how fucking determined and sassy they are with it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I get kind of like pissed off watching those videos. If I was like that one that's like trying to attack the dude's dog and he punches it. But if I'm minding my fucking business and that thing's fucking getting in my face, bro. I'm gonna fucking mollywop it, bro. I'm gonna punch as hard as I fucking can. Like he's gonna piss me off.
There's so many Australian videos, and they say like that's just what you do, son. You just punch it right in the mouth.
I've seen those where they just push them like, get off me.
Yeah, and they like just kind of look at him like, whoa. It almost makes you wonder like what's going through their head that at first they're like, I'm gonna fight this dude, and then like you put hands on them, they're like, whoa.
Bro, but that's the part I'm scared of is like, but you can't go back when it starts kicking though. When they start fucking.
Do you think you could ride a kangaroo?
No.
Like saddle up on his back?
You have a better chance of riding an ostrich as a small person. Than you do
What's one animal you think you could put in a chokehold, knockout? Full Nelson.
A dog.
Well, yeah. Of course, that I guess like a doe.
Like maybe. I Am Legend.
God damn, you guys are
That's a sad movie, man.
To be honest with you, like, I really don't know because try putting a person in a headlock and mean it. Like, just a normal person.
I did it one time.
Like, actually mean it, and they want to fight you back, too. Like, that's hard. Let alone a wild animal. That's also going to be...
Bad story.
Because if you ever get chokehold or, like, you choke somebody, you know that they're still going to use their hands any way they can to try to hurt you, punch you, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just a person, right? And they're losing their power at their angle or whatever. Now imagine like something that can like really kick you or fucking scratch you, bite you. Fucking if you're holding something like this and he still can move his head like this, and he got like real lot of dexterity and shit in his neck, he's a fucking bite. No way, bro. No way. No way, Jose, bro. I really don't think unless you're talking like just tiny animals and you're an asshole if you choke them out.
Yeah.
But like, have you ever choked somebody out?
Other
like
than
Nelson choked them out.
Not other than my brother. I've done it to my brother a lot. It actually made
Here's
him,
an awful story. I was like 17.
Well, I was about to ask you your animals. Fucking who choked you out?
I did. It was me doing the choking out. I was like 17. It was Christmas Eve.
Oh, you're that guy.
And it was like I was finally that football player, right? And my uncle always messed with me, bullied me, and picked on me.
Yeah, Aaron, you pussy. So,
he was hammered, but I didn't know he was hammered, and he was sitting there just having a good old time. He was fucking Bob used to beat your ass. I walked up behind him and choked him out and like picked him up out of the chair, and it like 2 seconds. The
whole family see?
Dog. It was my dad's best friend's Christmas.
Oh,
so like my uncle was the only family member besides my parents there. It was all strangers.
You ruined another person's Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're a piece of shit, bro.
Dude, I know.
Santa,
that's why I'm saying. And like I didn't know he was going to pass out, man. It was so
you probably got scared too. You probably got
scared.
17, like not a mean person, son. And all I heard is and he fell back, and like me and him both, whoa, you big old dude, fell on top of me. When he hit the floor, he started looking around.
Yeah,
said, what happened? And my dad's friends said, you just got knocked out. You just got knocked. And I felt so bad. All like good families that were there and just.
Oh, Aaron's a big guy now.
Like, tough guy knocking out the drunk.
You're lucky you weren't. You're lucky you weren't involved in like some of like my families or even Keegan's or people up at home, because I feel like if you did that and you're trying to be the tough teenager, there's someone else that's gonna fucking choke you out next. Like,
dude, my dad was so mad.
But
like he got it because like they were choking me out as a kid. I would be a little kid and they would have me in like full Nelsons, tap out, and I would be. So that was like my get back, dog. And I overdid it.
I got some stories like that, dude. When I was I'll say this one quick too. Fucking this one's funny. Fucking Big J, man, my stepdad's a giant fucking human being. Huge. He's the Big Show. He used to he fucks you up a lot. Like, he does. Keegan knows it. Like, he fucks you up. He nut taps you. He Charlie horses you. He puts you in a chokehold. He fucks you up. You could be in great clothes in front of your girlfriend. Next thing you know, he'll throw you in the mud and laugh at you. Like, he's a fucking ass when it comes to that stuff. Yeah. He's a bully in a way because no one can stop him. Right?
Like, what are you gonna do?
Bro, when I started getting a little older, man, he always said I get one shot, man. This motherfucker Charlie horsed me, bro, hard as fuck. In front of my family, in front of my grandma, in front of my aunts, in front of my cousins who's little and everything. I fucking turned around, bro. And he was so tall, I had to jump. I jumped and fucking hit him, bro. And I remember, like, going through the motions of hitting him and thinking, oh, fuck. And so I swung even, like, harder at the end of it. He fucking turned and looked at me, didn't faze him, didn't even make his face red.
No.
And then I was like, oh, fuck. And he went to go chase my ass, bro. And I'm like, running around. My grandma's yelling. My mom's yelling. Everyone's yelling. So I've been that guy. Trust me. I've been that guy in my family a handful of times. I've ruined some holidays. Getting a little fucking feisty, bro. But quit fucking with me is what I told him. Quit fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we're getting off topic a little bit. I want to wrap this up here in a little bit. We got to get over our favorite animals. We had Keegan's good favorite animals. Azul, your favorite animals other than your shitty ass koala.
5-1. Number 5, isopods. Because they're literally aliens.
Yeah.
Number 4, jellyfish. Because where the fuck did they come from?
Another alien.
Number 3, hawks, owls. Because I'm really into falconry. I always wanted to be a falconist or whatever. Yeah, until I found out you have to go and catch the bird yourself.
What's this, Avatar?
Right, bro. Like, if you want to get into falconry in Ohio, you have to catch the bird yourself. And they have to be like over a year old. Nah, dog, I ain't catching no wild hawk. But I want an owl. Number 2, big cats, specifically lions. King of the jungle, baby.
Fuck yeah.
I'll one-up you on my next one here because talking about lions. I had 5 at tiger. I think tiger is the king of the jungle. I think tigers are bigger, stronger, meaner, faster, and they live by themselves. They don't need anybody else. They do their own thing. And if you ever heard a tiger's roar compared to a lion's roar, a tiger roars the way you think a lion roars.
Yeah.
All I got to say is
real deep.
One lion can't beat up 15 hyenas. 2 lions could kill all 15 hyenas.
I think if hyenas fought tigers, that tiger would kill 30 hyenas.
No. Oh, okay, Mowgli.
No, look at the size. Look at the actual size of the Bengal. Like, lions are, they look big, especially male lions, right? Female lions are mean, but I'm talking about male lions here. They look big, but if you really look at their body, they ain't that. They're big. I mean, if it was right here in my fucking room, yeah.
But like a leopard or something's a lot more filled.
A tiger's filled.
Like a bulldog. I see what you're saying.
Especially Siberian tigers.
Yeah,
dude.
They're huge. They're long.
I see what you're saying.
Thick. They don't have like thick fur either. That's meat. That's like that's
I see what you're saying.
Bro.
I see what you're saying.
Paws,
I would agree.
I don't want to say wrist, but you know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
They're just big bone.
Tiger for sure. My tiger. You're a Pokemon. I'll play you. My tiger against your lion, bro. Let's go.
Oh, my number 1's a koala with chlamydia, dog. You're not winning.
Oh, I will with my number 1. My number 1.
Let's hear
it. All right. So I had 5 as a tiger. 4, I liked your thing. Owls. I think owls. I don't like birds, but I think owls are so cool. I think they're the weirdest. I think they're almost kind of like the eagle. They're too cool to be a bird. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Raptor, dude.
3 would be snakes and specifically giant fucking like Amazonian fucking pythons. Like, I think they're like mythical creatures. Like, I think they're anacondas type shit. I meant like I think that is like a real life Bigfoot that lives here, and there's like real ones that we don't know about. And you hear about the guys that go there. Yeah, they'll have like pictures of the Amazon. They think they'll catch them, and they'll be longer than anyone they've ever recorded, but they can't find them. Like,
yeah, I love like the videos of the guys where he's like, "Oh, we caught this fucking 17 or 20-foot python," and the locals told us, "Oh, that's one of the small ones. That's just an adult baby. Like, freaking, there's ones that are even 30, fucking 40."
Yeah, the stories when they're like, "We just lost a 60-year-old grown man last week to a snake."
Yeah, third guy this month. Like, that's literally how it goes.
I've seen the babies.
So I think like giant snakes is like just really cool to me. Number 2 was, gorillas. I picked them over chimps because I just think to be that fucking mean and aggressive and one of the toughest animals on this planet. It's right there with the grizzly. It's right there with the polar bear. It really is.
Yeah.
Bite strength, everything, but to be that peaceful.
Full.
They're
Only really
so
eat
peaceful.
veggies, dude. No, they
They,
only
and
just eat
they
their
only
veggies.
fight when they need to protect themselves.
Yeah.
That's
Like they
it.
don't go out of their way like chimps to go eat fucking meat and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep. They just want to protect themselves, hang out with their family. They love their
That's
family, so
beautiful.
I think gorillas are dope. And number one, man, I have to do it. I set it for my pet list, but I don't care. It's grown. I think they just this happened when I was a kid. So house cats. So I
Yeah.
remember when I was a kid, bro. I watched this top 20, like just like Animal Planet of the deadliest cats, and we got through the list. I remember sitting there and like, what the fuck could be number one? We already did tigers. We already did lions. We already did everything. I'm like, what the fuck could be number one? There's no way it's a house cat, right?
Mhm.
House cats. House cats are the most deadliest cat in the world. House cats are actually responsible for the most extinctions other than humans.
Yeah.
And like they kill everything. And the fact that we had to domesticate them twice,
You
like they
know, little
don't need us.
birds, reptiles,
And
animals.
you see those videos where like a snake will fucking attack them, and they know they're so
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and bam! Yeah, just like that's
Those are the
amazing.
best videos, especially seeing like the snake, like
Yeah, like what the fuck? And like seeing like cats and like crows talk to each other, and like just how unique they are, like as animals.
yeah, how like cats have learned how to talk to birds, and that's how
Yeah,
like they
doing that chirping shit.
single-handedly just instinctively kill birds, and they don't even eat them.
Yeah.
That's like people's biggest problem with house cats. They just kill animals, and then they're like, "We did it, boys!" And then they just go on to the next one.
That's why we kept their ass around. You know what I mean? Hey, we got some rat problems, bro. You
Hey,
got a
dog,
cat?
New York might get fixed with 1,700 house cats. Let them on
Yeah.
the streets.
There's actually a group of people in New York that have like little terriers, and like
No,
it's like a community thing, and they go
and
around
they
the city and let their little fucking. That's what
there's
those
a
dogs are made
guy
for. Those little
on
fucking dogs
YouTube.
is fucking ripping
He,
it.
he lives in like Scotland or something, and that's what like his full time job is. He has like 30 of those little terriers, and he goes to farms and he hunts rats with these
That's
dogs,
crazy.
and it's on YouTube. That's weird that you
Cats,
said that.
and that's actually
Yeah.
the first place where cats were domesticated too.
Dude, I've seen a guy, he has like one terrier and then he has like two fucking like weasel ferrets with him and he goes fucking rat hunting like that too. And the fucking like ferrets will go in the fucking holes and shit and get out the fucking rats from like tires or other shit like that, get them out, and then the fucking dog will go chase it as soon as it's out in the land and fucking go fuck it up. And
That's
he's just over
fucking.
there collecting, the dog running back to him, he puts it in the bucket. It's fucking crazy.
That's
Dog,
wild,
I knew a
dude.
kid that had pet ferrets. Those things stink.
Oh yeah, no
Yeah,
ferrets.
oh yeah.
No
He had like
ferrets.
4 or 5 of them. Those things stink. So
No ferrets. Not doing it. All right, we're kind of pushing it with the time. I like to keep it, but I do like if anybody's got any random ass stories with animals. I see here that you have a couple here, Blue. Um, I will say mine first. Just random ass story while we wrap this up. Each one will share a random story about some animals before we close this. Um, I hate birds, right? Scared of birds, always have been. I went through a crazy situation with birds in college. Tripping on some good old acid, having a good old time. Um, was looking at moss for the first time, like as I'm colorblind pretty hard with green and reds, and it was like popping out to me for like the first time in my life, and I thought that was crazy, and I was like tearing up. That was a beautiful moment. I thought my friends were next to me the whole time. I turn around, my friends are not next to me. They're like 100, 200 yards away, and I'm surrounded by about 30 geese. And I freak the fuck out, dude. And I realized right then and there, all this talk about being able to stomp out animals and stuff, I don't think I got it in me sometimes. I was flight, not fight. I fucking ran, dude. Because also I thought in the back of my mind, it's a good thing I didn't just start going crazy because if I was responsible for like killing 10 to 15 geese while tripping balls and someone went to find me for that, yeah, that's not good, bro. Not good. Honestly, I'd stay away from animals all the way together. Where I don't have too many crazy situations other than like I've talked about this on stage, but like I dealt with house cats or trailer park cats a lot as a kid. Um, like bad ones, like mean ones, like shit that scars you for life because like you're scared to hang out in summer times outside because there's cats literally scaring the fuck out of you because they want to kill you. And then a lot of them were in heat because they weren't fixed, and I didn't understand that as a little kid. So I remember being so scared once, dude. I'll never forget this. I'm outside. It's getting kind of dark out. There's a cat in heat under a trailer freaking out. And I literally thought it was an alien. I was really big on aliens at this time and scared of them. I thought it was an alien. And what scared me even more was those coyotes in the back. So while he's going, yeah, the coyotes doing the same thing. I literally, I can tell you, for about a minute or so, I thought I was being abducted and sprinted home crying. And my grandma was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" I was like, "The aliens are coming." Bitch thought I was crazy, bro. She told me enough of that nonsense. Go wash your hands and eat or whatever. And I remember being like so scared about eating and shaking because I'm like, my grandma has no idea we're being abducted.
I did right now.
And I used to have weird thoughts like that, man. I got a tent once as a little kid too, and I was playing like this like dinosaur game a lot on PlayStation 1. That was like a horror game, and I thought those raptors outside the trailer. So I had the tent up in the trailer, you know. Just I
Yeah.
was a dumb fucking redneck kid who did that. As I got it was brand new, and I was sitting there. I remember hearing like these like clicking noises, probably just the possums and fucking raccoons and cats and bullshit. But I thought it was a fucking raptor, and I was so scared that I didn't go to the bathroom on purpose and sat there and pissed myself like while being awake, like pissed myself in shame, so scared. And I remember like trying to wake my dad up. My dad's in the first room in the trailer, but his door's closed. I'm like, Dad, like 3:30 in the morning. Dad, there's
Oh,
raptors.
you were
There's
down
raptors.
bad.
Yeah, bro. I was terrified. I stayed up all day or all night. And I remember
Oh,
getting up, like not even getting up. I remember getting out as I saw the sunrise, and like I like woke my dad up right away. I was like, "There's raptors outside," and he's like, What?" And I looked like shit. He's like, "What is wrong with you?" And I was like 5. And we went
I haven't
outside.
slept.
Yeah, I haven't slept. And he's like, "Are you fucking shitting me, son? You haven't slept all goddamn night? There's dinosaurs outside." No
Velociraptor.
shit. He's I remember like impressing him. Your imagination's something else, boy. Anyway, that's my random ass shit. I don't really run into real animals. I just run into those situations. Um, yeah, bro. Fucking wild, bro. You guys got any random animal stories as we wrap this up for yourself?
I'll tell you one. Um, about 2 years ago at work, right? Sitting there chilling, and they come up and they're like, "Yo, we caught a baby raccoon. And we got it in this box. Do you know like what to do with it?" And like instinctively, I'm a hillbilly. I was like, "Give me it. I'll take it home right now." And they were like it's a vicious little raccoon. I don't think you want it. And like they bring it over the box, and it's like a little baby raccoon. And I reach down to the box and I grab it. And I'm sitting there holding it by its scruff, and it's and I was like, "Oh my god, this is awesome!"
yeah.
And like they were like, "Oh my god, why are you touching that thing? It's gonna bite you." And I
Oh.
was like, "Come on, it's just a little baby." And so like I literally put it in the passenger seat of my car, and I took it out back and let it go in the woods, but I played with it for like 30 minutes outside.
Good.
And like after a while, I started feeling bad because I would try to walk away and turn around. Here it comes, thinking I was its mom. And I was like, "No, little dog, you gotta go."
Little dog, get some
The
water bowls
woods.
outside.
Well,
Fucking,
fun fact, grandmother raccoons, so like raccoons that have previously had babies,
Yeah.
they'll take care of abandoned baby raccoons.
that's
No
They
shit.
never stop. They never stop producing milk. So
Huh.
like they'll hear them crying, and they'll just go over and get them, take them back.
That's
Wow.
dope.
Yeah, we used to do that, like hunting raccoons. You'd accidentally shoot a mom, and like they would just pour out of the tree. They would come out of the hole and like just walk right down the tree to you. Yeah. So then you're like, what do you do?
You
And my
start an
grandpa was,
orphanage.
yeah, my grandpa was like, "Oh, we can just leave him here." And like they would, you'd come back the next night, they'd be gone, and then you'd find like there they are, some big old raccoon, all their little babies. Or every now and then we would take them home because my grandpa, he was a world champion coon hunter. And so like we would take little babies with the little baby puppies and like put them on little bitty trees. And that's how you would teach the puppies to hunt the raccoons. They would be arr, 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 arr. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Dude, that's wild, bro. You fucking out there with the coons, dude, having a good old time, dude. They're fucking. Do they get big out there? Do they?
About 30 pounds.
Because here in the city, they get fucking huge in
Oh
Columbus,
yeah.
bro.
They about the same size. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just a raccoon, son.
it's
We
just the
got them
city.
in work real bad.
Yeah,
They live
it's,
up in the ceiling.
See, that stuff's when it gets bad. We had the raccoons pissing in our ceiling I guess that's a wild story I could have came up with. Fuck it, we used to piss in our ceiling at the apartment over at Bexley Village. We had piss stains in our living or our bedroom on the
Raccoons are
ceiling.
savages, man.
Bro, I hear them in the fucking walls and shit. I thought they were gonna kill my cat.
Mean.
And I was mean, bro. I used to actually go into the vents and I would spray Febreze at each end. I'd have Clark do it at the other end. I'd gas them out and I hear them all scattering to get the fuck out. I'm like, dude,
Oh yeah,
nah,
dog.
I fucking some Lysol to the face, bitch.
I've gotten into it with a couple big raccoons. I've seen raccoons take out like full-blooded hound dogs.
Oh, I've seen them fight like that. Yeah, especially when they're sick.
Funniest part, like being not even funny, but like younger hunting them, if you would shoot them out of the tree and they wouldn't even be dead, they would fall out, hit the ground, and they would pop up on all fours, and like the nearest dog was getting the beans, son, and like you couldn't shoot it because it's wrapped up in the dog.
Yeah.
So then like you're just like, good luck, buddy. Good luck. And there was times like 4 or 5 dogs would just be and then there it goes. It would just like run away, and my grandpa would be like, "It's a fire, let it live." And you just go on to the next one, son. Like plenty of times I've been like, what did I just watch? Or like a raccoon hitting the ground and looking at you. You're the nearest person. Son. And then they take off running for you. Horrifying.
Oh yeah, that always scares me. I've had that. That's always scared me, bro. Like, 'cause there's something about something small and fast. I don't know what it is. Like, I'd rather have a dog chase me. Like, 'cause I can. At least,
have you ever seen how they run? They run like a weasel. Like, have you ever watched a ferret run? How they like scrunch their body?
Bro, your way of comparing things is hilarious. I've never seen a weasel run. I don't really remember how a ferret runs.
You don't know how a ferret runs? It has like that weird arch in its.
Oh yeah, now I do. I'm like, damn, this guy's got a catalog in the back of his brain. Like, do you know how this runs? Yeah, it's like that. I'm like, bro, that's where we're going off of.
I love animals.
I could tell. Dude, look at your eyes open up over your raccoon love. Maybe you should start a little falconry like station and keep the raccoons with their baby mamas. Then you can create a little.
I'll go get a whole
orphanage.
bunch of little baby raccoons. Like get something made so it looks like I got like female raccoon titties or whatever, and just have 6 on each side.
Yeah, okay. Keegan's next on the fucking. I'm joking. That's fucking wild, dude. Keegan, you have any interesting run-ins with some wild animals?
God, the only run-ins I got right now is I got fucking squirrels in my fucking house somehow. They're in the fucking attic or something. I gotta fucking figure out. I think they're getting in through the fucking old chimney that we have. And I think because that chimney's crumbled in some spots. I wonder if it's crumbled up in the attic areas where fucking they can get in through. So I fucking hear those fuckers late at night or early in the morning, freaking just scratching around up there. Mike, it's funny in Hoku's room. You can hear him real good in the one spot up there, and the cats, they'll all go up on her little shelf thing, and they'll all just like sit up there and just
waiting.
Squirrels waiting.
That's fucking wild, actually.
Only animal interactions I've had.
Do you want to hear a wild squirrel fact?
What's a wild squirrel fact?
Wild squirrel fact.
Female squirrels castrate male squirrels.
Why?
Bite their shit off.
That's just something they do.
Oh.
Like they just bite it off.
See, this is where it's wild. I think
it's like a real big thing. Like with fox squirrels and gray squirrels, or red squirrels, they'll bite each other's sacks off. So like they can't reproduce in their areas.
Yep. Holy shit.
Or it's like if you ever see a black squirrel, there's no black squirrels in the wild. There's only black squirrels in cities.
That's true. The only time I've ever seen was Niagara Falls, actually.
Because they're crossbred between fox squirrels and gray squirrels. So they're inbred squirrels.
Yeah.
Do we need to create like a nature time with you, bro? Drop the fucking facts, dude. I might ask you each pod now. What's my nature fact of the day?
I got them. I got them loaded.
I fucking love that, dude. Well, man, what a fucking wild day before we keep chit-chatting and get going.
Yes, sir.
I want to make sure these lovely people listening and lovely people watching. I appreciate the love the last couple of weeks. We're still cooking. We're still figuring it out, too. We're still getting things going. Be prepared for a lot of YouTube shorts for these episodes. finally figuring out how to use the technology, baby. And we're going to have a good old time, especially dropping some with these animals, dude. I want to show, definitely our wild thoughts of some of these animals. Of course, Keegan, thank you again, brother. I know that you were kind of hoarse. Your throat was hurting, but you pushed through pretty fucking strong. I can start hearing you near the end. So, hey,
Yeah.
hey, it worked out, man. Next time we're gonna
Yeah.
have you fucking chit chatting the fuck up. That's why I love that we did animals. I knew Blubaugh would be able to fucking hold his own and fucking start getting wild and have you chime in. But we'll have you on whenever, brother. Just let us know anytime, anytime. Fuck, I
Oh
don't care
yeah.
if it's every
I'll
other
drop
week, every
on
week.
some more for sure. I'll
Yes,
have my voice all cleared up. We'll really get after it,
we'll
boys.
get the
But
real
this is a
faces
fucking
changed.
great one to get started with. I
Yes,
fucking
sir,
love this one.
dude.
We gotta come back to this one somehow because God, I can
Yeah.
talk
We're going to
about
start the
it all.
Nature's Wild podcast.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to create more of a way to organize it because I didn't understand. I didn't know that I'd be in the minority here of just some straight knowledge. I would have categorized it a lot more stricter to get you guys on your fucking high horses. Because they say no, I'm like finding out you're experts in the most unique fucking things that I did not fucking know you're experts in. But fucking love it, dude. No, great fucking time, boys. And for everyone, we'll be back on again weekly. New guests all the time, different people all the time, wild shit all the time. Be on the lookout, more importantly, too, for From the Deep. We're going to do a little bit of a draft spectacular kind of thing going on next week. Yeah, we'll have our boy Eric on, TJ on, Clark. Hell, I didn't think Eric might come over for it in person, so we're going to be able to do like more of a thing. We'll be doing our own version of a draft. Keegan's probably hearing this for the first time too. Our own version of a draft where each one of us going to get a set of teams, and we're going to see what we would do for those teams and be on the clock. Only for the first round though, because like I said on the pod, everyone acts like they know what happens in the second or third round's lying to you. No one fucking knows. But the first round, we're going to have some fun with that. So shout out to that. Got to plug that in and promote that. Also, a bunch of new comedy reels are out there on the YouTube shorts. We'll be getting more reels put together once Jack kind of figures out his password. Because I kind of keep logging myself out. It's funny. You had the social medias for so long, you forget what the fuck you used. What email, what thing did you use to log in? Then you change it one day. And then you forget what did I fucking change it to too. So I'm going through that like an old man with dementia. And my grandma, who's love you, grandma, way older than me, got me a password book to remember my passwords. If that that shows me I need to back off the drinking a little bit, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. But hey, next time, conspiracies, animals, music, bullshit, anything you want. Faces change, but we stay the same. Peace, love, hugs, and drugs. Let's go.
Woo-woo.